I'm gonna play my gay little intro. This is the most low effort intro I've ever made. I don't know if this is gonna be like high art or uh just total garbage, but either way, the fans will love it. They're stupid.
Yeah, I'll just get you back and say that it's great, and then they'll just get on board.
Yeah, no, they love anything. They're so dumb. Oh shit, we're live. Fuck. Let's see. I gotta tweet the link out. Am I live? It's not showing me as live. What the hell?
No, I don't see it.
I don't either. What's going on here?
Yeah, it's a hangout. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm Brosep's in Discord with me.
All right, we're live right now, I think.
You think?
Well, it's not popping up on the thing. I got people in the chat. They're like, "Hey, what's up?" But
Yeah, Brosep just told me it went live. So
yeah, it's not popping up on my thing. I can't see it.
Oh, this is already off to a great start.
yeah, Brosep says this is already off to a great start.
Let me see something here.
1 second.
Well, I don't want to be rude. You can just leave the call and just join them and I'll watch the stream.
No, here's the invite, Brosep.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Alright.
All right, I'm gonna.
Discord and I'll join there.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
This is such a good program here.
This is quality content, folks. If you want to support this kind of content, you need to send us a Streamlabs.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, it still shows stream offline here on my end.
What are you using, OBS or?
Don't give me tech support advice here.
Problem?
I'm just gonna restart it. Fuck it.
Hey, Bryden, I'm adjusting my hygrometers here. These things are a pain in the butt.
Well, you should have a digital hygrometer, so you shouldn't need to.
I have like 20 hygrometers. Trying to find out which ones are. I've got the I even bought a little calibration bag.
That's for analog ones, dude. You don't need that for digital.
Oh wait, here we go. I think
Well,
I think I got it figured out now.
I think you would need it for digital
Yeah,
because you can make adjustments on these digital ones.
Oh my god, are you guys gonna sit here and talk through my whole intro? Can you shut up for just a second?
Problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to show my high art intro here. It's very high art. Alright. I think I figured it out now. Alright, I'm just gonna play the intro. Fuck it. Fuck the fans if they miss it. Stupid idiots.
Fuck it, we'll go it live! We'll do it live!
Here we go.
Gee, look at all the burgers I have. I have so many burgers. I am so great.
Oh, Senior Trump, Senior Trump, we are out of work and are so hungry. My measly 100K a year salary to sit on my fat lazy ass and file papers all day is not enough to feed my gigantic hunger. Can you please fix government so I can be lazy and fat?
Too bad, libcock, get owned epic style. You cannot stump me the Trump.
Do gonna fly on this aeroplane and waste taxpayer dollars so I can be rich and dumb. Look at my dumb plastic face, I am so dumb I eat the duty and the PP.
Oh, what's this? Does this blue and cringe-pilled libcuck think she can get away? Not so fast, thought. I am canceling your flight and you will serve me, your based in red-pilled President Emperor.
Trump, you haven't seen the last of me. Once I am done sacrificing children to my demonic overlords and eating my own food because as a blue and cringe-peeled libcuck I eat my own duty, I am going to get revenge on you for owning me so hard. I cannot wait to drink my own piss. I am a piss god. I love the piss. I love the flavor, the taste, the texture. I love eating duties and PPs. I am a demon doo-doo head.
Silly libcock, you cannot own me, because you cannot stump the Trump man. I am God, I am benevolent, I am all that is right within this universe. You are filth, a demon. I will shine a holy light on you and wage a personal and holy crusade against your immoral soul. You will forever be a stain on history that I will expunge with a fast and furious vengeance. You will worship me. Also, you eat your own dirty and have the dirty breath.
What's going on, my dudes? It's Beards and Beardly here, and welcome to the glorious Weekly Sweat. I'm your host, of course, Beards and Beardly, and I don't have my famous, talented, handsome, charismatic co-host with me, Sean. He's not going to be here tonight. He's on a secret mission. Not gonna go into it too much, but he's not going to be here. So instead, I've got the whole rogue gallery here. I've got some great substitute co-hosts tonight. I've got Baked Alaska in the house.
What's going on, bros? What's up?
Oh,
What's going on?
Did you get lined up? You look lined up, man.
Oh yeah, dude. I got super lined up. Got the eyebrows done. You know,
Oh my gosh!
He's
He's got the gay little line in his eyebrow.
Bro. Dude, it's 2019. It's Yoba. I gotta look fresh, baby. Let's go.
Hey, go off, King. Go off. And then we have someone here. I brought this person in here because we never get to talk much, and I'm hoping he can maybe raise the IQ average of this show slightly. We've got the wonderful Bryden with us tonight.
Good to be here with a classic look that never goes out of style. Clean shaven, short hair, eyebrows entirely intact, but that looks good on you, Baked. I love that, actually.
Hey, thank you, bro.
This man is sponsored by Gillette. Look at him.
You see that fade? You see that fade right there?
That's
a tight fade, actually.
That's toxic masculinity, bro.
That's a tight fade. Then we got like two retards here. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I invited.
Damn right.
This is actually a part of a workforce program to help poor neat retards assimilate. Yeah, back into the real society here. We've got Joe the Boomer and Brosif from some shitty podcast. I forget the name of it, but. No, they're from the Daily Brap. I brought them in too. So we've got. I mean, how are you guys doing tonight? How are you guys feeling?
Had to get some class in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, aren't those the guys from the gas station?
The Brap station.
Oh, this is gonna be the worst show ever. I can already tell.
Yeah, please.
Oh yeah.
Please turn off the show right now. It's gonna take a really bad turn. This is not gonna be good.
It's gonna get dark tonight, folks.
It's gonna get real dark.
And we're gonna need some big donations here tonight because I'm broke.
Yes.
I had to buy tires today, and I need Juul pods. Desperately need Juul pods. I'm on my last Juul pod. So that's the donation goal tonight. I need $1,000 for Juul pods.
And yeah, so you seriously got to give like really big tonight because with the government shutdown, us federal agent irony bros are not getting paid right now.
That's true.
So throw those 50s, throw those hundreds. I got a sick fade. I'm ready to get that money. Let's go. Streamlabs.com/Baked Alaska.
Oh,
Beards and Beardly. I forgot it.
Don't worry, mine's in the chat. Yours isn't. It's fine. They're like lemmings.
Goddamn.
You just have to put it like right in front of them, and they'll just click the link. And just get your mom's credit card, folks. It's gonna be a long night. We hit the $1,000. I'll end the show early, so you won't have to sit through it. Oh, we got a lot to talk about this week. Surprisingly, a lot of things have happened. I mean, first off, the biggest news I think is that Trump eats hamburgers. Did you guys know this?
No.
Had no idea. Trump eats hamburgers.
What do you mean?
Trump is a big proponent of the cheeseburger, apparently. Didn't know that. We got my friend, colleague, Eggy, got
Rest in peace.
bully-sided off the internet in a not cool way. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about some free speech issues and shit. We're going to talk about Trump again by just totally owning the libcucks and shutting down airplanes. That was cool. And we're going to talk about this really gay Gillette ad because we haven't got to talk about that yet.
Well, you can't counter signal Gillette too bad because I actually am sponsored by Gillette now with this sick fade. So if you could be a little careful there, that'd be wonderful.
First thing though, and this is the real breaking news here. I got to find this picture here. I want to pull this up. This is the first thing I want to get into tonight. If I can find it, I may not be able to find it. I'm just like, it's like too much effort to pull it up or send the email and blah blah blah. Get it? Did you guys see Jim Goad dressed like a fucking carny?
No, I didn't post
Dude,
that.
That was actually awesome. I went from not knowing anything about Jim Goad to not liking him to saying like, fuck it, who owns an outfit that looks like it's entirely made out of construction paper? That's great.
Wait, what?
Dude,
it's so good.
Yeah, hang on. I'll find it now because it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, he literally looks like he
looks like a carnival barker, and he's like, come on in. I've got some casual racism from the 90s for you. It's fucking awesome, dude.
He's like, come on in. I got free HIV needles. Come on in. Hang on. I'm gonna have to put this on because it's.
By the way,
colored folk allowed, folks.
The Streamlabs link isn't working. Someone said, and I checked it, and it's also not working for me. You might have got banned.
Oh yeah.
Streamlabs.
Yeah,
you might want to check on that.
Yeah, if you want to send it to the alternative platform for funding for beers, just send it to streamlabs.com/thedailybrap.
Oh, let's check it out. Let's see. I haven't checked it lately. Haven't got any emails from him or anything like that.
When I typed in the link and I also clicked the link and it didn't work.
Yeah,
I don't. Maybe Streamlabs is down, or maybe you got banned. I don't know. But maybe you have a PayPal or something we could put in the chat?
Yeah, maybe. I'll figure it out. God damn it! I wasn't ready for all this shit.
Just a mail Castro's address.
Oh, it's so annoying. Like, who has time for all this?
Yeah. Hey, thank you, Agent Pothead. We just got a new member. That's pretty based.
Hell yeah.
A member of the clan?
I didn't even know you could get member. I thought you had to have like 30,000 subs or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Here, let me see. Well, let's see. I can fix this. I can fix this real fast. But you guys talk or whatever. I'm gonna figure out this donation thing because I don't.
Well, I found the Jim Goat the Jim Goat photo, and then I did that thing where you think you're done taking a drink, and then there's a little bit left, and then you just start coughing like just forever, and that's cool. So that's good. I hate that your body can just betray you like that all the time. Like I would think that my toes are like really aware of like chairs and corners and shit like that, and we still fuck that up. How do people trip and fall? It doesn't make any sense. And how can you be hungry and have to poop at the same time? I don't know anything about the human body. I think more than anything, I think we just that's more than I know.
For sure. Yeah. I'm looking at this picture of Jim Goad on the Heel Turn Network there. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to be mad at that. It's
so cool.
Pretty classy outfit.
Well, and like everything he has is like from the 1930s. Like whatever that pop filter thing is just like a piece of mesh that he took from the factory, to work as his pop filter. It's like the coolest thing. And I mean, there he is again being super retro.
Yeah,
well, his earbuds still have the wires on them.
When you want to talk about saving the white race and getting sucked off by black dudes, you got to do it in style. You got to look good. So I don't blame him.
It actually is a cool outfit because I imagine somebody had to make it for him because the bow tie, everything. It's like he looks like this is what the Joker looks like when he fucking retired. He was just like he's like he's just he's divorced. He's like going to therapy once a week and he's like, do you know how I got these scars? And it's like yes, I know. Can you just tell me what your actual name is? And he. The hell of an outfit.
Oh, it's great. I mean, the fact that like he put this on and went on the Richard Spencer show, like to me was like it's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You couldn't pick a better combination of things to go together.
Well, was he doing an irony? Was he like, was he saying like, this is a circus and I'm going to go on the Richard Spencer show? And it was like an act of like defiance.
It was a commentary. He was saying, we live in a clown world, guys. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? Look at what I'm wearing. We're in a clown world, bros.
He said, I actually watched that whole interview because it was Ian Michael Jones. He actually said, if I could do anything, I would go back 101 years. It was the best time back then.
What a fag.
He was saying how much he loves that sort of stuff. And it's just,
It's so stupid. These people are so dumb. I can't even.
I think he wants to go back 101 years, so instead of paying $5, it'd only be $1 to get sucked off by a black kid. Inflation would be down a little bit.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure that outfit was his way of coming out.
No, I'm pretty sure getting sucked off by a black kid was his way of coming out.
I'm looking at 101 years ago was 1918, so it's like right before economically everything got, not so great. But like, what if we somebody's got to do like a manga, right? Of time traveling Jim Goad.
I don't know. Here's the thing. The thing about it, to me personally, with this outfit, is that he looks like a guy that's not a slave owner. He looks like a guy that sells slaves. You know what I mean?
And he just sells them through time, It's just like...
Step right up and purchase your own Negro here today. Step right up.
Oh, I don't know. It's really, I can't even comprehend. I don't even want to make fun of the outfit. I don't, because it's kind of fly, like, the balls on him to step out like that.
How long until Drake is wearing this same fucking outfit in this next video,
dude? He's ahead of his time. I mean, what can you say? Bold move.
It is a bold move. Oh, hey, there we go. We got a couple donations here. We got $4 from Glon, who says, I've taken over Paul Town's Discord. Tell your dumbass fans to send me $200 if they want in. Yeah, you could send that to streamlabs.com/beardsonbeardly1. We got Anon, who donated $2. He says, what's that shit in Bake's eyebrow?
What? What's in my eyebrow? No, there's like a little fade, had the clean fade. They might have missed or something. I don't know.
It's not Black History Month yet.
Well,
okay, yeah. I was getting ready for Black History Month. Guess I did a little early.
I don't know. Here's the thing, Baked, and I don't want to call you out or anything like that because I appreciate you coming on tonight. But I don't know if it's the camera like mirroring the image or anything like that. But it looks like you got it on the gay side.
Well, I gotta say, Baked is blacker than Sean King right now.
That is actually true.
That's true. That's a low bar to set, but that is true.
Sean King is Dunzo, man. He's getting all kinds of called out. Like Sean King doesn't have rap albums. Fucking Baked can rap, you know. Like no street cred.
I'm working on my new album. I promised everyone a new music video in February, so this is kind of part of it. You know, I'm dyeing my hair probably tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, things are getting epic, boys.
There you go. I don't know what's going on. Like, why is everybody waiting till just now to start calling out Sean King? Like
they've run out of actual black people to get mad at within their own circles, you know. So now, like, what are they gonna do? They were like Kevin Hart, and they were like, "Fuck, there's no one left. What are we gonna do?" I don't know. Fuck it, Sean King. Let's go after white people again.
I don't get it, man. I don't understand it because we've been going after Sean King for like 2 years. It seems like
hard,
yeah. Like I'm sitting here. I mean, I guess once again, like we're ahead of the curve, maybe. Like, I don't know, but it's just,
ahead of the bell curve on Black Twitter. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just tired. I'm tired of them, and I'm not gonna say like a race or anything like that. It's not gonna be like a racist thing, but I'm tired of like a certain people always coming in and stealing the white man's work.
13% of the population.
Well, I don't know the statistics. I'm not a racist, so I don't know like statistics or anything like that. I don't keep up on that sort of thing, Baked. Maybe you can tell me more about it as an avowed racist.
No, I was tased by a black man on my stream to prove that I wasn't racist, actually. And I also got a sick fade and sick eyebrow cut to also prove that I'm one of them, you know. I'm a homie.
You got the fade to show that you're one of them, and you got the eyebrow cut to show that you're not homophobic.
Yeah, exactly.
Solidarity with the gay people.
Yeah, I turned on the gay filter tonight on my camera to really show that I'm not homophobic.
How long until Snapchat really does have that filter, though? I mean, let's just be honest, because it's everything else at this point. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be like you just put the filter on, and it's just like it puts a dick in your mouth.
That would be an awesome filter, actually. I would just.
And you get to adjust. Oh, size, color. Okay. Damn, why can't you see the Asian one?
Everybody's happy on Twitter. I'm just sitting here on my computer screen with that would be. It would get out of hand real quick, like when that one app did where you could change your ethnicity, and they did it for a day, and then they were like, "Oh fuck, no, we can't do that."
Yeah, I remember that Face app. That was lit. They could also do one where it's like for the gay filter, you take a filter and it just shrivels you up, and you go bald because you have AIDS.
That was the Goad filter.
Yeah, the Jim Goad filter. Yeah. So,
where were we at? You listed a bunch of subjects, and then we were just like, "Oh, Jim Goad sucks," right? You know.
Yeah, I mean that's
a good go-to.
Yeah, I mean it's just we're just going boilerplate tonight. Just hitting the standards. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to figure out this donation shit. I don't even know if this link works. Can somebody donate like $1,000 to streamlabs.com/beardsandbeerly1 just to see if it works? I just want to check and make sure. I don't know if it's working or not. So
beta tests don't cost $1,000, Beardson. Come to Jesus.
That's the first time I get to hear you say it, not just type it in the chat. That's nice. And they do. This is a very expensive show. Obviously, I've got very high production values. If you can't tell, I mean, that intro took me 15, 20 minutes to put together. So, and that in my time, that's at least $2,000 worth of work. I want to talk about this Eggy thing so Eggy put out a video, basically saying that he's not allowed to rap anymore, not allowed to do anything anymore because I guess he got a visit from my coworkers at the bureau, and they basically told him that his rap songs were inciting violence, and that if someone were to listen to one of his songs and do something, he would be held responsible for it. Which,
Well, that was his first mistake of not having good optics and making songs like "We Love Our Cops." You know?
Good point.
You can't just make songs about blowing up federal buildings. That's not going to fly in 2019. Come on, Eggy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just it's weird. It's weird. I would hate for people to like, watch like a movie or something like that. Like I don't know. I'm pulling up an image here. I don't know. I'm not gonna pull it up, but it's weird to me. It's weird to me because like I thought we went through this in like the 80s and 90s with like the whole Dungeons and Dragons and heavy metal thing, right? Like there was like a whole like congressional thing, and they're like, yeah, just because a song tells you to kill yourself doesn't mean that like the band's responsible for it, right? But they come to his door and they're like, yeah, listen, you can't do that anymore. You're inciting violence and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, it's weird. It's really weird to me.
Well, I mean, it just backs up my idea that the feds killed X. Because his songs were just real violent towards women and all of that. And I don't think anybody ever said that he was, the feds told him that he was inciting violence. I think they just realized the power that he had and just went and killed him outside of the motorcycle store.
No, we know who killed X, guys.
Black people can be federal agents too, babe.
No,
God, it's always with the racism.
Drake killed X, and we all know who Drake is, guys.
Drake can't even kill a beat.
That's true. That's true.
No, Drake killed him. I'm gonna drop a quick red pill on you guys. Go look. A week before X died, Drake put out a song called "I'm Upset," and he says, "Triple X. That's the only time I shoot below the neck. Why you keep shooting if you already know that nigga dead?" And he literally said he was gonna kill X. And the album art for that song, it was X's Twitter avatar upside down. The moon, it's exactly the moon. I'm serious about this. And then it had a dead hand with a scorpion on it. And Drake calls himself the Scorpion. So Drake, I believe Drake put out a hit on X and Drake killed X. And that's pretty verifiable if you look at all the evidence.
Well, then that would mean Soulja Boy's next. Because Soulja just went after Drake Drake?
Yeah.
Drake?
No, that was funny.
Hang on, I want to get through some donations here. Looks like it's working. I'm not sure. It's still kind of wonky, so keep sending them. I'm not sure because it's weird. Because it's like I see the message, but I don't see the donation amount. So like maybe it's only I see a donation amount if it's like $50 and up. I'm thinking that's maybe what it is. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can confirm it's working. I'm getting them right here at streamlabs.com.
Yeah.
They're working fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Joe, if you could actually go ahead and just do like a 50 spot, since you're on, that's, we all paid that fee to come on the show tonight.
Let me go ahead and send that over in South Korean cock.
Yeah, so we got Eddie Cade, who donated a mysterious amount of money. I don't know, because again, it's not working. Who says, watch out for that new Baked Alaska mixtape called Jump Shit Volume 1. That shit's getting picked up by Def Jam South for sure.
Jump
Shit. Volume 1. Apparently you have more planned.
I'm definitely, I don't know how they leaked that. That's crazy. I already have like 3 volumes of that. That's crazy, bro.
We got Flat Earth Rapist, who's donated, again, a mysterious amount of money. I can't see it. Who says, extremely logo voice. God damn it, why does Veronica always cathedral zone me for dumb neoliberal chads who aren't even dark and enlightened? We live in a democracy, gentlemen. Reactionaries rise up. Oh, I do have to talk about that for a second, but I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna get through some of these donations here. We got Penis69 who donated again a mysterious amount of money. I have no idea what amount of money. Let's try 50 and see if it pops up. Streamless.com/beardsandbeardly1 who says, Baked looks like a bisexual Kenyan. P.S. You guys should check out a based rapper called Nems. He's half white, half Rican, and he always raps about hating gays and says the N-word constantly. Yeah, all right.
Sounds stable, man. He sounds like
sounds like a normal person.
If I'm looking like a Kenyan, not even mad at that. That's good optics. Next time you see me, I'm gonna have a little face tint going on.
I imagine that like Caesar actually all of his depictions were BS, and it just that's what Baked looked like Caesar.
I'm getting my wave on, bros. You know, I gotta get the wave on. 2019, we making waves, bro.
Yeah. Do you have AirPods though?
I actually do somewhere in the house. Hold on.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
you
I've
don't need
always
to go
thought is
get
the
'em.
problem. That's what I always thought was the problem with AirPods. I don't understand it, but they're like, yeah, they've got no wires on them. I would lose them so fucking fast.
Yeah, I heard Patrick Casey actually wears AirPods.
Does he?
Yeah.
Good for him. He's a fucking piece of shit too. But like everybody has.
No, how dare you counter signal Patrick Casey, bro?
Look, I
don't know,
just don't
Patrick.
get fucking AirPods because like what I mean, there's not
Shots
like
fired.
is there a call
Uh-oh.
button? Is there a call button on them?
No,
like a
there's
beep.
not. No, there's
What
not.
happens if you lose them then? It seems like they're a tiny
There-
thing, right?
There's like a
There's a case.
Find My iPhone thing. Like there's an app that you can track them down if you lose them.
Okay, so there is something. But they're just this big. It seems like you'd lose them on a bus, and then there you go. And nobody's ever fallen asleep on a Greyhound or a fucking plane ride or something like that. There are going to be missing AirPods all across the country.
That's just AirPod socialism. We're just redistributing the AirPod wealth. You know,
Well, and-
someone's
Or
gonna
just not
find
being
them.
retarded.
And
Well,
I have
that too.
another. I have another AirPod question. Do they have to work in a duo? Can you buy one at a time? You're
You
like,
can't
"Oh,
buy,
I
you
lost
can't buy
the
one
last
at a time, but you can use
Yeah, you
one
can.
individually.
Well, then we're just going to see in 6 months. We're going to see people walking down the street with one fucking AirPod in.
Hey, I've done it. I'm not gonna lie. I've pulled I call it the half flex, is what I call it. You know, sometimes you don't want to fully flex on these hoes. You just want to make a phone call real quick, and then you just want people to know that you have them. So you just kind of like put one in. You just kind of like, yo, what's up? You know,
Just like this close to their face. You're like, you're
Oh,
at a
yeah.
Starbucks, you're in the line, you're like 6 inches from their face. You're like, hi.
yeah, they can hear my phone conversation in the AirPod.
So AirPods are the new like Bluetooth from like 2000 and you know whenever Bluetooth headsets started is
Well,
what it is.
they're the new Ferrari.
Okay.
That's what they are. Because you have to be an elite member of society to own AirPods.
I thought that for a second, then I looked up AirPods and it was like they're $189.
Good grief.
That's expensive for things that I'm gonna lose, but like I didn't get the meme. I really thought I'm like these things. That's Apple. They have to be like $400. No, they're just a $200 piece of fucking equipment that you're going to lose one of within 6 months.
Well, I mean,
That's what it is.
That's what separates. See, some people just don't know how to act rich. Okay, they're born into poverty, and they're never really. They don't know how to, like when they get money, they just don't know how to act. You know,
Which is you just if you really have money, you can just have seemingly disposable pieces of like one of those things is worth $100.
Well, yeah, you buy like an 8-pack, like a pack of batteries in cardboard. You peel it open and you take 2 out, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I mean that's what I did. I bought the 12-pack personally. They call it the billionaire 12-pack. Bought that. I mean I've went through 4 pairs already, but you know what? Still got 8 to go, and you know I'll just buy another 8. It's no big deal. But anyways, streamlabs.com/beardsbeardly1. Please fund my crippling AirPod addiction. I've lost 4 pairs. Please.
I'm looking at this Jim Goad picture again. Sorry to go back to that, but I
I'm just
noticed
obsessed with it.
he has the wired pods. He does not have the AirPods.
No,
Yikes.
Jim Goad, consider yourself poor.
Jim Goad, consider yourself canceled because you don't have AirPods. you
Jim
shit.
Goad, your pussy's canceled. Okay. We got another amount from Mikus. I can't again see the amount, so please hit like $50 and above so I can see the amount. Who said make baked sing country roads? Not for the amount that you probably donated, which I can't tell.
Yeah, that it's $100 to sing country roads.
Oh, $100. If we
Yeah.
get $100 baked, we'll sing country roads. If that's something that you absolutely need in your life, and you think it's worth $100, streamlabs.com/beardsandbeardly1. I'm only here for the money, folks. That's it.
Yeah,
And
well,
I'm-
usually that's my cameo price to do. I do cameos singing different songs. So, but I'll go ahead and be a little charitable tonight and give that money to the Weekly Sweat.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I need jewel pods. I'm broke.
Yeah, dude.
I just picked up 3 packs of mango.
Oh wow! Look at you, Mr. High Roller. Sorry, I spent all my money on AirPods and car tires this week. All right.
Jewel pods, AirPods, like just live in a fucking pod, people. Fuck this. Like,
Was that you
done.
were
I'm gonna
mentioning-
go live in the woods.
I
Fuck it.
would-
mentioning
I would live
You're
in the pod, actually. If they make that. We got another donation here. Again, can't see the amount because it's so low. I think that's what it is. It's like a threshold. I think it's like a $50 threshold, but it says Jim Goads Nodes, which is a weird name, but I like it. Who says donating specifically because Sean's not on tonight? Well, hey, you picked a good night because I get all the money now. I mean, I'm gonna split it evenly between all the people that are here.
Are we going to talk about how this whole show was just a long con to pin Sean with some felony charges?
I mean, I didn't want to talk about it till the charges stuck, but
Oh, all right.
No, one
Who
of
was
the,
that mentioned Patrick Casey? Didn't he defend Chad Wright in a tweet a couple days ago, or was that like 2 weeks ago when that was all going down?
No, that was once again Joe the Boomer does not understand irony.
Yeah, that was an irony, right?
Yeah, of course it was. That guy's a retard.
Okay.
Who could defend him?
Well, I was arguing with people. They were like, "No, he wasn't being ironic." I'm like, "Yes, he was." I even quote tweeted it.
Yeah.
Patrick Casey was the original irony, bro. That's Beardson stole his act.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I'm sure you heard a lot of things in the circles that you run in. Baked.
I think it was actually not a bad irony because I'm pretty sure Chad Wright was like, "Yeah, thanks."
Well, yeah, he's retarded.
Yeah, he has like the mental capacity of a toddler. Like you could have been like, "Hey, here's a chocolate bar," and handed him a turd and be like, "Oh, thank you so much." I want
And
peanuts.
Beardson started Identity Europa, and then they just switched organizations. That's what happened.
Yeah. Once again, baby, it pays off. Pays off. Now I want to talk about this fucking Gillette commercial a little bit because it's really great. I loved it. I don't know about how you guys felt about it when you saw it. Everyone's getting mad at it. I think it's great. It's about time that us white men are finally put in our place. Can't even get through it. We're finally put in our place by large multinational corporations. You know, I think it's about time. I've been waiting for a long time now that a large, multinational corporation finally came down and was brave enough to say, you know what, white men, you need to cool it a little bit. I took it to heart personally. It's kind of why I've been off Twitter a little bit this week. I've just been kind of soul searching after seeing this Razor commercial that really connected home to me as a white male.
Yeah, well, I can't really speak on that. I'm not a white male.
Yeah, we know.
But Bryden might have some thoughts on it.
Oh, on the Gillette?
Yeah, we switched to that now.
Oh, okay. No, I had to pee and get another cigar. I don't know. I mean, what hasn't been said already? It was an astounding. I mean, I don't think they give out Emmys, Golden Globes, Tonys, or anything like that for commercials, but they should for this one. I mean, it really showed white men that you need to listen to your black friends when it comes to whether or not you're going to chase women down the street, or it showed us that barbecuing is wrong. That was another one. Don't do that. I mean, overall, I would say what a resounding success, and I was shocked that a Jewish woman would direct that. I mean, they usually don't do anything like that. It was really cool.
It was brave, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, in today's like male-dominated, hyper-masculine society, where drinking things like Soylent is a revolutionary act. I just thought, wow, I'm so glad that this global homo multinational corporation could finally have the cojones to razor in on their target demographic and be like, you gotta cut it out. You gotta cut it out right now.
Well, oh yeah,
I mean-
you might not. Okay, all jokes aside, gentlemen, I think that this was actually an astounding marketing move by
Oh,
Gillette.
absolutely.
But and the reason is
It's
that
brilliant.
they're thinking forward. Okay, they're thinking 10 years down the line.
They're thinking
They're
the Jewish forward.
Well, they're thinking they're thinking 10 years down the line, because who are they actually targeting? They are targeting young men who will want to shave their newly formed pussies really soon in the future, and they're going to use Gillette because they're going to remember, I chopped off my dick, I got a vagina now, I've got to shave that thing with Gillette. All right, men, you got to do better. They don't care about it. They don't care about that. Gillette, the best a man can get. Yeah, it's amazing how they took that slogan and turned it on its head. Classes entire classes in school will be taught about this thing.
Well, here, like, to take off my irony hat for a second and then to quickly put it right back on here, I really think that, like, corporations now just are trolling. And I hate to use that word. It's a very cringe and blue-pilled term. But they really are. They're literally like, well, listen, no one's talking about Gillette razors. Let's just make some, like, fucking bullshit that's going to make, like, right-wingers mad so that they'll talk about it. Because, dude, I'm not kidding. It's like, I swear to God, it's like basic conservatives can't stop advertising things that they hate.
Yep.
They really can't.
Well, this is gonna make Gillette a lot of money, though, in the long run. I mean, jokes aside, it's actually very smart. I'm surprised they could take enough time off of, peddling in child slave labor in the third world to think of this sort of thing. But yeah, it's a good idea. They're gonna make a lot of money.
No, this is not. Now, Nike is a company that knew long term what it was doing with Colin Kaepernick, because it was saying, okay, who do we really want to market towards? It's blacks. So that's what they did. With Gillette, it's freaking razors, dude. It really doesn't matter. This was the wonderful birth of whatever their new little diversity marketing team was. It was a bunch of millennials and a bunch of women, and they thought that this is a great idea. Nike, I can give credit to, because they really needed to make their name relevant again, and they needed to, just key into their market, which is black dudes that wear Jordans. All right. With Gillette, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Because of the backlash from just basic bitch conservatives, yeah, they are ultimately going to be better in the long run. But we're not going to have Jim Carrey on Bill Maher saying, I just bought me a freedom-loving Gillette razor, because it's largely a disposable product anyway. And it's Procter & Gamble. They are big enough that they might even be able to play both sides of it, kind of like Budweiser did. You remember during the election when it was Budweiser was marketed towards right-wingers, Bud Light had,
Amy Schumer and...
Yeah, and what's his face? Yeah. So, and I thought that was brilliant when I saw it. I thought that was really good marketing. This is Procter & Gamble. They're a giant corporation, and they're probably going to be able to play both sides. They might be testing the waters on this. But you are completely right, Beerson. It's really funny how you have to throw a little grenade in there, and then you just get idiots fighting on the internet, and like Gillette's stock goes up and down and up and down, and then ultimately it just goes back to being fine. Oh, this one was not on purpose. This is women.
Oh yeah. Well, what I'm really hoping that they do to counteract, like, to kind of play both sides as they come out with like a woman's version of that, where it's like, ladies, you need to get back in the kitchen. Okay, you need to shave your pussy, give him some head, play with his balls, and cook him a meal. Go shave your pussy for him.
Well, I mean, shit. It would be great. I don't know. I don't know what all Procter & Gamble owns, but this is a good one. It's like a woman comes out and she's baking cookies. She's like, "Ladies, why don't you bake cookies for all those kids you didn't abort?" Pillsbury.
Oh man, speaking of aborted babies, I got on Twitter today for a second, and I look and I see baby Hitler's trending.
That was great.
Now, I don't know. I don't know if it's just like my time on the internet has run too long. If maybe my brain has become not desensitized, but hypersensitized to seeing like anything related to like Hitler or Nazis trending. But I'm just like, well, this is gonna be good, and it was. What was it? Ben Shapiro said that he wouldn't abort baby Hitler, and he should have taken him out of the house and raised him right or something.
Yep.
Like, I mean, hey, bold and brave. Again, this really is the week of the brave folks. A lot of bravery going on this week with I don't. It's just one of those things where I'm reading it and I'm like, just why the hell would you say it in the first place? Like, why even bring it up? Why does baby Hitler need to be brought up here?
Well, see, one thing that I thought was like immediately came to mind to me was, okay, baby Hitler, first of all, hilarious. But what if Ben Shapiro had raised Hitler and then we just got like Jewish Hitler,
I was thinking of baby Hitler as like a Baby's Day Out style movie.
Look who's talking. Look who's hailing.
Well, it's like it's like that movie. Baby's Day Out was that movie where like they're chasing the baby down. He's in the construction site. And they're like, oh no, he's on the steel beam. Like, oh no. But instead, he's like baby Hitler, and he's like walking around, and he's like, oh no, he's near the Zyklon canisters. No, get him away. Oh, and he doesn't know what he's doing, and like he's like, oh no, he's rounding people up in kits. And it's just wacky and zany.
Boss Baby, except it's Fjord Baby. There's a lot you can do with this.
I mean, look who's jaywalking.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Poland.
Dude, that is another manga that just needs to be read. It's just Baby Patrick Little, like the Adventures of Baby Patrick Little. He could be the sidekick to time traveling Jim Goad, like. Can we crowdfund this?
He's in like a nursery, and he's like, so he's got all these kids in one corner and like a bunch of kids in the rest. He's like, well, listen, why do they all have peanut allergies? He's like, why do 3% of the babies in here own 90% of the blocks? Okay. There's a lot you can do there.
If I can take off the irony yarmulke real quick and just give a nice tip of the yarmulke to Ben Shapiro, what he did today was actually a really baller move, because I actually went to the March for Life and was there. And what he did, like, first off, he knows he's such a baller, he can get away with something that stupid, and, like, no one cares. Like, his brand isn't going to be affected by this. Like, a bunch of libtards and idiots are going to get upset on Twitter and tweet at him, but...
Real cringe and blue-pilled,
Yeah, it's not like CRTV is going to, like, disavow him or anything.
Okay, but wait. Before you go on, you said his brand won't be hurt by it. What about all of the brands of the shit that he advertised live during his
that's what I was going to get to. Like, on top of that, like, he can get away with saying any shit he wants and then, like, just advertise. Like, hey, guys, I know we're here for, like, this big political and religious thing, but, hey, check out all these brands I'm advertising for. Like, Ben Shapiro knows he's a baller. He can just do whatever the fuck he wants.
Listen, I know that we're all against abortion, but just a real quick ad, Quip. Have you ever not known how to brush your teeth? Here's a great revolutionary toothbrushing product.
It's like other people go up there like crying moms, and they're like, I was almost aborted. And Ben Shapiro's like, yeah, but ZipRecruiter, what?
I just imagine he's doing the Ben Shapiro Thug Life thing. He's like, I was raped and I raised a baby. And, like, and that baby went up and owned libtards. Owned! Oh man, I don't know. I don't get these people. There was also, what's that fucking iPad? What's the eye patch guy's name?
Oh, Dan Crenshaw, that fag.
Dude. Yeah, more like cringe Shaw. Am I right, guys? Got him.
Man, got him.
Throw one down.
Got him.
I just saw something today. It was like, we need to make the GOP cool again, and I'm just like, man, they have tried that so many times. Listen, it's never gonna happen ever. Okay, there's no way to like go up to a group of kids and like, hey kids, it's like they're smoking cigarettes, and he comes up and he like skateboards up there and he's like, hey,
with his eye patch and suit.
Yeah, he's like, what's really cool, kids? Fiscal responsibility. You know what I mean? What's cool, kids? Dying on foreign soil for other countries' interests. Isn't that cool?
Well, the way that you get that happening is you get one of these rappers to be fiscally conservative, and he's like, I don't got a grill, I don't got a crib, I'm helping my mom out, we pay our taxes, and we're just none of this rhymes.
J. Cole, basically, is that what you're talking about? You're talking about like Hobson?
Like early Will Smith.
Hobson was not fiscally responsible. He was just poor because he was like, I'm not sure why I'm hanging out with these juggalos. I'm a black guy. I could have just like gone so much farther.
I think I need to get you to ghostwrite my next song, Brandon. Those are some pretty good lyrics, not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, they don't have to rhyme. Nothing has to rhyme anymore. We'll just pick one word, and we're like conservatism, and it's like that. We'll just make that rhyme.
You just mutter the next line. It's just conservatism, murmatism.
And you can just make shit up too. I still don't know what the fuck Lindy means. Like, I assume a rapper made it.
I mean, you're probably right. I know what it means, but I refuse to use it. That's
what does
thing.
it mean?
I'm not gonna tell you. You can't tell you. 'Cause it's not Lindy.
Forney told me it means lengthy, and I was like, that sounds like an Asian person tried to say lengthy, like a Filipino or some bullshit, and they just got confused.
It's like basically whenever you're walking outside and you see a big fat ass, and you're just like, damn, that's Lindy, you know?
Asses can be lengthy. It depends on how you measure them.
That's true. I've seen some lengthy asses.
Well, Prince even says she's got an ass like a limousine.
That's true.
It's a great song.
That's all right. I'm not a big Prince guy.
Oh.
Listen, I need some more donations here. Donations run a little bit dry. I need jewel pods. Okay, this has got to happen one way or another. I'll steal your money if I have to. Don't make me resort to my scamming days again. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Yeah, I don't know. This Dan Crenshaw guy. It's what sucks about Dan Crenshaw is that he looks like Big Boss.
Yeah.
From Metal Gear Solid. Which
well, have you seen what's under there? It's actually creepy and awesome.
Is it? Just like a dead eye?
No, he's got like a fake eye that has like the U.S. Marines. Like it looks like. Yeah, dude. It's like I didn't know they made those.
I didn't know he was gay.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I didn't know they made those. It looks like it glows, like if he gets angry or something like that. Like it's
a little
weird.
Yeah.
Most Marines, when they get out, they buy like a Camaro. He bought a fake eye.
Yeah, everyone. I remember when he got made fun of on SNL or whatever, and it was like a big how dare you make fun of him? He fucking served and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm just gonna make fun of this guy even more now. Fuck him. Like really, like honestly, like I don't see any difference between like me not being allowed to like make fun of gay people because they take dick in the ass, and me not being able to like make fun of like a Marine because they take dick in the ass. Like, what's the difference? Honestly.
Well, did they do it for the country? All right.
Maybe that's what it is.
Well, you can make fun of the Marines, but just don't you dare make fun of the cops, okay?
Oh, the
cops. We love our cops, guys. We love our cops, our law enforcement. As a fellow Jewish man, I support our law enforcement. I support the military. You gotta be careful, Beardson. You're riding real close to that line where, that point of no return where I might get a little angry with you.
Has anybody ever?
I'll respect cops more than I respect the military, because at least cops have to deal with like World Star. Like the military can just like kill any kid they want, and like there's no repercussion.
They literally they kill people in like the gayest ways possible. It's like some like 18-year-old girl like from an Overwatch team they recruited, and they're like, all right, fly this drone and kill this family. She's like, oh, I just got my ultimate ability. Cool, I just wiped out an entire wedding. Based.
Oh, jeez.
300 points.
I wish they actually would do that. That would encourage people
I'm
to join the
serving my
military.
country.
Yeah.
I love how like they fetishize it too. They're like all those like super cool edits of like this guy was fucking a goat when he got blown up. It's so gay.
Yeah, most of the time it was just a goat herder, and that's the only possession that he had.
Yeah.
And that's like, he was like carrying a single bean back to his family to split. Like.
Yeah, but you burned the Talmud once.
Like they're just like walking along, like, oh, I'm dying of thirst. I need help. And all I hear is like, oh, what is that? What is this magical robot flying in the sky? Maybe it's a food supply drop. Help! Help! I need food. Oh, please, someone save me! Confirm kill. Oh, the food is coming! The food is coming! We got him. Move on to the next farm.
Honestly, the Air Force kind of base, they're the ones dropping the original Braps with the AC-130s.
Look, you know, and say what you will about, like, you know, like the long-range military warfare. At least the fucking AC-130 was, like, badass. You know what I mean? You had to have like fucking 100 people on this fucking thing to figure out how to do all this shit. Literally, you fucking are like, all right, kid, here's an Xbox controller. Go kill Muslims now. Like, that's it. That's all you have to do. It's so fucking gay.
I should have joined the military, but no, I mean, I think it's bad what we do overseas and stuff and yada yada, but it's kind of badass that they were like, what do we do with the Moab? I don't know, just drop it on some weird place in Afghanistan just to test it. They were just like, let's kill a few hundred people just to see what they look like afterwards, I guess, you know?
Yeah, it's like they're like aliens. We have to dissect them and see what they're like. Why do they smell so bad?
Oh, that would be. Oh man, that would be. What if Area 51 is just like trying to find out what's up with Asians' eyes? You know, just.
I don't know.
Brian, we were talking about with like the violent video game rhetoric from the 90s. Like, really, they did like grow up to like shoot up schools and stuff. It's just schools in Iraq.
That's a good one.
True. So true.
Oh, we got another donation here. I want to read this. We've got from Tangy Sweat. He said, headed to work. Thanks for the content, Kings. God bless. God bless you. And God bless anyone that donates to streamlabs.com/beardsandbeardly1. Because I need some money. I need again, Juul pods. You know what I'm smoking right now? I'm smoking a fucking old menthol pod that I found that I've probably had since I fucking bought the Juul originally.
And it comes with that variety 4-pack.
Yeah, it tastes like shit. I'm not a big fan of it. I was never a menthol guy. It's not the same as that cool mint, you know? I need that cool mint.
Did you ever smoke the those Marlboro cigarettes that tasted like Andes chocolates?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, those were weird. I understand why, you know, people got them. I was never a menthol guy, but every now and then, I forget what they were called. Marb Special, something like that. Tastes exactly like Andes chocolates. I think we got to get those out of the hands of the public, honestly.
What, the candy cigarettes? Or just cigarettes in general?
Yeah, well, no, cigarettes are fun. They make you look cool. Humphrey Bogart would have looked like a bitch with a fucking vape. I understand that. But... you know, the candy cigarettes, you got to get rid of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, to me, it's like, you know, I dunk on the vapors and stuff, but like at least I like the Juul because it tastes nice and refreshing. And remember, it gets the Juul. It's sponsor the show. But you go to a cigarette for like a specific purpose, and that's because like you're drinking and you want something to also taste like shit in your mouth. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, what's the point of having a cigarette if it tastes good?
Well, I haven't had a cigarette habit for a long time, and I was proud of myself because I am a wherever it is somewhere. I do have the vape. It got me off of the cigarettes, and I don't smoke cigarettes. But then you know what I did about 5 months ago? I was like, I am just not dumping money into bullshit and killing myself enough. So I picked up the tobacco habit with the cigars, and then I had a cigarette at the bar the other day. It wasn't working. It was just entirely too small, and I didn't understand the appeal. And that's when I like looked back at myself and was like, "Wow, like 18-year-olds shouldn't be allowed to vote. Like I probably should have been aborted." And then it was like a hatred cycle for like a good week.
Hey, sorry to cut you off real quick, but thanks for having me on, Beardson. But I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go get drunk with friends because I actually have a life. But
oh no, you don't, you fucking liar! You're gonna go jack off. We all know it.
Make sure you go off on Loki while I'm gone because I want to see that when I'm watching it later.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing really to go off on. Like I don't hate the guy; he's just boring.
All right, but I'll catch you guys later.
What stream do you think? What stream do you think Brosup's going off to hang out on now?
Heel turn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with Loki. It's just boring. Like, he's just humorless. That was the only thing. It's just like somebody made a joke and he like took it seriously, and he's like trying to double down on taking it seriously. And I was like, nah, you're boring. You've been posting the same shit for 3 fucking years, dude. Like, he's like, oh, well, Twitter. People just want to consume things on Twitter. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly right. When I log into the bad screen on my phone, I want haha giggles. That's the whole point of it for me. I don't fucking care about fucking Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I don't give a fuck about Trump farted and the media said he shitted. Like, I don't care. I just want to laugh. I want some good content. That's all I care about. And if you don't make good content, then fuck off. That's it. Plain and simple. And then he tried to call me Jewish or something like that, and I'm like, bro, we've been over this for like fucking 3 years, man. 3 years I've been dealing with this. It's not like, who cares? What if I am? What are you gonna do about it, pussy?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
But yeah, I mean, I don't hate the guy or anything like that. I just think he's boring, which is really honestly the worst sin that you could have on Twitter is to be boring. But
what are the Twitter 10 commandments, you think?
The first one easily, thou shalt not thirst. Okay. Thou shalt not be a woman.
That was a callback from the internet 10 commandments, I believe. Probably that came down from Moses 1.0.
Yeah. This is 2.0 for sure. Let's see. Thou shalt not be boring. Thou shalt not serious post. Thou shalt not get mad online.
You're up to 5.
Thou shalt not be gay. Thou shalt finish spelling out the N-word if you see it. Thou shalt not engage any blue check marks. It's just like a bunch of don'ts. Like, there's nothing to do.
That's all. Well, that's all the 10 commandments were. Like, at no point in the 10 commandments, the actual 10 commandments was Moses like, and most of all, just have a good time, you know?
Just hang out. Yeah, just be chill, man. Just be chill. What am I up to? Like 7 or 8? I can't even remember.
You're up to 8.
I'm up to 8. Let's see. Thou
shalt not counter signal irony.
Yeah, that's true. Thou shalt not counter signal the irony, bros. It never works out.
And thou shalt clap every girl's cheeks. Isn't that one?
No. Thou shalt not be a coward and debate me. That's the last.
There you go.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! We actually got a huge donation here, and I actually see the amount. John Denver donated $100 and said, "Baked. I'm looking forward to listening to your rendition of Take Me Home, Country Roads, West Virginia, epic, based, and red pilled."
What?
Wow.
You have to do it. I swear, you have to do it.
No.
Yeah.
I need a screenshot of this. I don't believe that.
I swear to God, it's John_Denver. Fucking hit the $100.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even. Holy shit!
Yeah, you have to do it now.
The money that I bring to your show, Beardson, I'm a cash cow here.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you doing dumb shit really pays off for me.
Yeah, but see, that's in 2019. My life can't be ruined. That's the thing. That's a great thing. You could try, but it doesn't work in Yoba, bro.
I think this might be it, though. I think this might be the one that ruins you, singing "Country Roads Take Me Home."
I don't even know this song. I gotta learn this real quick. All right, let's see. John Denver, wow.
Denver's not even in West Virginia. What the fuck?
That was not supposed to be a real challenge. Like, no. Why is someone donating $100? Why is that a thing?
Because rich people get to dunk on you, dude. Like, that's just called life.
Okay.
Alexandria Ocasio keyboard can definitely fucking clear that up for you, though. He'd be taxed at 70%, and he'd never be able to make you do it.
All right. Well, Beardson, how much of this donation am I getting, bro?
0%, because I need Joel Pods.
All right. So do I get a backing track, or is this all a cappella?
Oh, it's gotta be a cappella, or you can play the backing track yourself. I don't have the technology. Okay, I'm not sure you know this. I'm not very professional production here, Baked. I can't like beam it through.
All right, let me. Am I allowed to listen to it first? Or
yeah, you listen to it. We'll talk for a second. It's the song from that Fallout trailer. I'm sure you've seen it. It's like "Country Roads." roads take me home to a place. You know that one.
That's that's one of the few songs that all the people. I grew up in West Virginia, and that's one of the few songs. It's like it's kind of like when like people girls with poop eyes and brown eyes. They're like, yeah, I like brown eyed girl, and it's like, yeah, of course you do. It's the only song that anybody ever fucking wrote about you. Same thing with Country Roads with anybody from West Virginia. They're like, yeah, we got that one song, but that one John Denver song. He's like, yeah, the rest of it is just like poverty and pollution, dude. Like that's why everyone moves. Like,
yeah, it's like whenever the Space Jam soundtrack came out and like space aliens to play basketball. Like, finally, something for me, you know. Finally, something I can relate to. A song to represent us.
You went away with it that I didn't think you were going to. You didn't go the easy way with it.
I know I did. I took a little bit of a left turn there.
I was impressed
left-handed
with
turn.
That one. I thought, oh, here's another one, but no, he went the complete other way.
Yeah,
so true talent right there.
I try,
Real crafter of jokes.
Here's the thing. I've running on about 2 hours of sleep in the past 48 hours, and those were both like 30-minute power naps. Yeah, it's about standard for me. So there's really no. I might start talking about John Titor the rest of the night. Like fucking. Do you guys know that John Titor was like a real time traveler? By the way, like he was a real time traveler, and he came back and warned us about a bunch of shit, and it happened.
Oh yeah.
He was right. John Titor was right.
I don't know anything about that.
Is his nemesis time-traveling Ben Shapiro, the Hitler assassin?
No, the Hitler nanny is what he is. Ben Shapiro, the Hitler nanny. He's got him in like a little onesie, like one of those little like front straps. I don't forget what they're called. And he's like running around, it's like someone's like, "Oh, Hitler," and he's like, "No, don't look." Earmuffs.
All right, I think I'm ready. I think I got it.
All right. Whenever you're ready, big guy.
All right. Here we go, guys. Only in Yoba. This only happens in 2019 Yoba. Country Roads by John Denver. Epic cover by Baked Alaska. All right, here we go. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shinoda River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home, to the place, I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, we got myth. Country roads, all my memories gather round here. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Woo, woo, woo! Country road, take me home to the ethno state. I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. Country road. Woo! Country road. That's it.
That was fucking horrible.
That was Off the Dome. Special Country Road, special edition for the Weekly Sweat. Love you, fam. Shout out to my big respecters. That was for you.
That was so bad. You're ruined now.
What do you mean? What do you mean? That was epic. The chat loves it.
There was no music.
Sean's never gonna come back now.
That was acapella.
I'm done. I quit.
Come on, that was good stuff right there.
I liked it. Was okay. It wasn't Off the Dome. Somebody else, John Denver wrote it.
Dude, that was a freestyle right there.
Listen,
no, it was good.
First rule of this being on this show, Brian, is you never pay attention to the chat unless they give us money. That's the rule. We ignore the chat until the money rolls in. Okay, listen, because they got to pay. My time is not here to, placate the chat, the poor chat. Okay, because basically when you're typing in the chat, that's free. That's like having the earbuds that come with the phone. Whereas if you're donating to streamlabs.com/beardsandbeardly1, that's like AirPods level. But
I'm still confused by AirPods. I'm going to continue to be like, I just have so many questions about tiny pieces of plastic that just.
Yeah, I mean, some people get it, some people don't. You know.
No, I mean, I'm waiting for the subreddit to start up of like, lost AirPod support. Where they're just like complaining about it. If you can't just buy one, I don't understand. I'll never understand it. I'm gonna write in my diary tonight, like, dear diary, still don't get AirPods.
Yeah.
Well, this has actually inspired me. I was supposed to make a country album like 2 years ago.
You should write a country song about like, I lost one of my fucking AirPods.
There we go. That's a start. I think I do need. I think my next song should be a country song.
I
went to Charlottesville. I lost my eyesight. I needed milk, bro. I needed milk. Richard Spencer fucked my girlfriend. He took my money. He left me in a ditch. Come on now, Charlottesville. Let's go back there. 2019. Unite the right three. Charlottesville. Let's go back there. We gotta go on the Liptards. Woo!
That is so much better than my AirPods song that I was trying to do. You win. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can we get another $100 for that? I think that deserved the $100 more than that cover.
That was actually off the dome. Okay.
That was. Oh my God.
Ever since I got this new fade, this new haircut, I just been freestyling. I just been a madman, bro.
And he's like, they're like halfway done, and he's just like. My powers, they're returning, and he just starts rapping at the barber.
Milk has become the milk.
Oh,
Baked has got milk in his veins. He no longer requires milk.
I got milk in my veins, bro.
He can shoot it out like spider webs.
Welcome to the baked verse. Shoot out milk. I mean, if you think about it, it was actually a prophecy. It was a genius move. I was screaming I needed milk. I actually did need milk. I needed those big milkies, and now I got them. I got my power. That's what I needed all along.
I'm gonna start a website. It's gonna be called milked.com, and it's just gonna be a loop of that video of you like, I need milk.
Okay.
I think I mean, if you're just gonna exploit Baked Alaska, why don't you start milked.com and just make him fuck women?
Yeah, we can start a porn site out of this. Like, it could be me screaming I need milk, and then the MAGA milfs walk in, and the rest is history. We're coming up with the best ideas tonight. See, guys, this is what happens when you donate $100 to the Weekly Sweat. You get entertainment, bro. That's what happens.
That is what happens. Like, the people think that the content fuels the pyramid scheme that I have here. No, the pyramid scheme fuels the content. It's the other way around. It's
I said I needed milk, and then Ashton Whitty appeared. Like, everything's going great. Like, you ask and you shall receive. The milk truck has arrived, bro.
That picture of her with like her fucking titties hanging out, that AR, she's like, that deranged.
That's all I ever wanted in life. All right.
Oh, somebody needs to Photoshop that picture, and it just says milked.com on her chest. That's gonna be the logo.
That might be an upcoming video. That might be some content we made.
Dude, well, I mean, Lil Uzi Vert said that he's done making music, so I think you should just like steal all of his old beats and just fucking do covers of all of his songs.
That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea.
Lil Uzi Vert, but racist.
Yeah, well, I mean. Yeah, that wouldn't really be my thing. I'm not racist. I've disavowed all racism. I let a black guy tase me to prove I'm not racist, and I plan on letting him do many more things to me to prove I'm not racist.
Whoa, hang on.
Whoa, wait a minute.
No, nothing like that.
Hold up.
No. Just
You got way too much dip on your chip there, pal.
I mean, like, we're gonna make a rap song together. Country rap song.
Yeah.
Just move on.
Jim Goad reenactment.
Oh no!
Oh, they.
No, that's not happening.
It's gonna be like an episode of like Unsolved Mysteries where they like to do the crappy reenactments. Like, who was the black guy that blew Jim Goad? This would be like baked in like a fucking like bald cap, and he's like, oh.
The site is milked, not blacked. It's milked.com. I actually want to see if that's the website. If that, it's probably not even available.
We'll buy it. We'll buy it from somebody.
Let me go GoDaddy.com. It's probably like $1,000. So if you want to donate the $1,000 now, just a little down payment, we could get the site up and running by tomorrow.
Oh, did you check the how much milk.com costs as well?
It's taken, but we got
milk.net is $1,900.
Okay.
I immediately checked. I just...
Wait. Hold up. We can get Milk Tub for $2.99.
Well, there you go.
Milk Tub.
Milk Tub. That's pretty good. We can get milked.me for $3.49.
That actually is better.
Milked Online, 99 cents for a whole year.
Milked Online would just be a direct fucking redirect to Beardson's Streamlabs thing. And
do we want a logo for that? Bank, put your hands up like you're shooting spider webs out. I'll get a picture of that, and I'll have somebody make a logo for the website.
Like this?
Yes.
Oh no. You're just gonna Photoshop. Yeah! You're just gonna Photoshop a dick in his mouth. We all know that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna Photoshop 2 dicks in his hands and one in his mouth, like milk.com.
All right. I mean, I hate to go full on another podcast, but I mean, what if Spider-Man just shot loads at people? That'd be fucking funny. He's just like, let me stop crime, and he just like comes in their face.
Basically does.
He kind of does.
What's coming out of his hands? It's like his nut. Like, what else is it?
Is that what your nut does? Can you make yours a web? That'd be fucking sweet.
There's gonna be some like comic book nerd out there. It's like, excuse me, but Spider-Man does not come. He does not nut. Okay.
Well, I mean, I will tell you, in the original Spider-Man, he had the web cartridges, wherein in the movie it was like just part of his powers. So, because he was a science guy, so he made the cartridges and stuff. And I thought that was a little bit cooler.
So when Spider-Man is like about to like rope gang on a girl's face, he just pulls out the webs and just finishes. Is that what goes on?
What if Spider-Man was Chinese?
Oh, I'm a Spider-Man. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
He never would have gotten. Oh, well, I mean, it would have explained why he never got the promotion from J. Jonah, from Triple J. It would have been like, listen, you just stay over there in the food reviews section, bud. We don't need you. We're gonna get a white man to take over your thing, And then like, it was like Mary Jane Parker. It's just like, I think I'm just gonna go date a black guy.
For some reason, your microphone like bass boosted whenever you said "white man." Like it was just that part. It was just like, yeah. It was like, yeah, we're just gonna get a white man.
that was totally intentional. By the way.
Yeah, it was. He's got a little button that he pushes whenever he says like white man or like black guy. It's like, yeah. So basically, I was walking down the street and there was some black guy across the street from me.
He's got a TRS soundboard down there. He's got a bottle of ranch dressing under his desk too.
Actually, I did buy salad dressing today at the Kroger, but it was Thousand Island, but it was the Kroger brand, and I felt like a piece of shit because it was 50 cents more to just get 2 bottles because it came in a pack, and like I've never felt more fat in my life. Like I think they do that to you on purpose. I think they want you to feel like really bad because it's gonna take me 6 months to use all that fucking dressing. But it was still Thousand Island, so like it's like, I could tell the cashier was like, you don't eat salad. Like, you're gonna put this on a fucking Reuben, dude. Like, you need.
Yeah, we know. Like, well, at least it's not Mike, where it's like, we know you're just gonna go home and drink that straight out of the bottle, dude. Like, just cut out the middleman here.
You're gonna dip fucking chicken fries with that shit.
You'd think he'd go to like Sam's Club or something, or Costco, and just get like one of the big, like industrial size like restaurant bags.
Well, I think Enoch probably does that, and they were like, "Oh, hello again, Mr. Pinovich. How are you?"
We've got your cart ready. It's just loaded up with like 3 big industrial bags. Like, oh, I'm feeling 5 this week. Trump's counter signaling me again. Right this way, sir.
Did you see the Luke Ford retweeted? That was a little kerfuffle between Mr. Sven and Mr. Spencer, and then Enoch got in there over Steve King. TRS is
just can't make any more friends. He's one of the best guys I've ever seen at making great friendships.
Well, he made a good point here. He was like, do you really think that Steve King would jump on your side or anything like that? And it's like, sure, it's only a good point because like all of you guys are just functionally irrelevant in the political sphere entirely. So like, I think if I asked Steve King, if I were to go meet him, I'd be like, hey, what do you think of Mike Enoch? He would have been like, listen, my career's tanking right now. Please get away from me with your weird fucking psychopath questions. Like, I don't, they don't, they didn't know who they are. But I want them to fight.
Steve King is not fashy enough, bro. I mean, I totally get it. Like, he's not jaywalking. He's not naming them. Apparently he had like a Jewish friend. That's not cool.
Heaven forbid.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, I think I said this last week on the show. It's like these people, like it's like you invite them over for dinner, right? And you cook them a nice steak, and you make them a nice meal, but there's like Brussels sprouts on the plate. And they're just like, well, I'm just not eating any of this. Are you fucking trying to poison me? This is bullshit. Like they can't see like a good thing when it's like literally handed to them.
They can't see the forest for the Jews.
They can't. I mean, it's like people say that like that me and Sean are like contentious and we just pick fights with people. And it's literally like, what are you talking about? Like, I just pick fights with retards. Like, this guy's like, talking shit about a guy that's like basically, kind of like helping him out in a small way.
Yeah, and he's lost his career for it. I mean, he's all kinds of fucked. It wasn't Nancy Pelosi. When I first heard Steve King taken out the congressman from Iowa taken out of context there, I was like, whatever, who cares? Like, they're not going to do anything about it. They're so busy doing other things. I completely forgot about the GOP. I totally forgot that, McCarthy was going to be like, no, trust me, Pelosi, we've got this. Let's strip him of all his committee membership things. And they're trying to ruin him, because this is what the GOP does is like, hey, we're not racist. Like, right, guys, come on. And it's still not working out for him. Steve King, he's a dumbass. He's a complete idiot. He keeps putting his foot in his mouth. He cannot. Let's do this. I'm gonna emphatically vote for this condemnation of white nationalism on the House floor.
Dude.
Like, I mean, dude, it didn't. Now CNN lied and said that it was directed at him. It was not. It was just a general condemnation of such things. We all knew, and that came from Clyburn of the Black Caucus. It was an absolute fucking mess. But he had to get up there and be like, just so you know, I also am friends with blacks and think the Holocaust was wrong. All right. Did he get a mic drop and walked off, and everybody's like, yeah, you're still not allowed to do shit, idiot.
Well, I like the fact that there was like one person that voted against it, and he was like a Democrat.
Yeah.
And like he votes against it, and he's just like, I just don't think this goes far enough. And it's like, okay, cool. So you're like
we should have killed Steve King.
Yeah, like what do you mean? Like, what do you want to do? Like, fucking form like a Mad Max style like gang and hunt down racists? Like,
no, that literally is what they want to do. I mean, like, let's just be completely honest here.
Hang on, we got real quick. We got a donation. It's too small to read. The amount. It's not coming through. From Michael Collins RWDS, who says, "Fellas, I have an addiction to Blacked.com. What do I need to do to find my bull to satisfy my wife? Please let me know. My marriage is falling apart."
We got to go to milked.online, dude.
That's it. Yeah.
Wait, please don't buy that domain before I buy it. That would really ruin my business plan here. I know it's only 99 cents, but please don't buy that.
Oh, are you also on namecheap.com?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
That's where I get drunk and buy all of my domains, of which I have too many.
Or you could buy it for me and send me the login info.
No, they don't. No, they don't just buy it and I'll sell it to you for $2. I'm a shrewd businessman. It's in my genes as a proud Jewish American.
I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about here because I think we've covered everything.
I don't think you did. I think you listed off a whole bunch of other stuff and then we just never got to it.
Yeah,
I blame John. Did you guys cover when Baked was on the #1 YouTube channel in the world on the PewDiePie video? Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
That is true. Yeah, you're fucking people's lives up just by proxy. Like PewDiePie had no idea, and then we were like, "PewDiePie, you're a Nazi." I don't know who this guy is. Like that was like a weird, like a racist Mexican voice. I can get it, but
PewDiePie is a Bake respecter, confirmed. He put me on his video. But yeah, no, it was epic. I mean, like Jared Holt and all these guys coming after Bake. That was great optics. Like, look at this neo-Nazi doing this super funny TikTok dance. Wow. What a Nazi, bro. Like everyone just laughed at it. Like PewDiePie didn't have to do a retraction or apology or anything. That's a big win for Bake. Big win for the Bakers.
What if that's like the real optics debate going forward is like like it's just like it is devout fucking siege posting neo-Nazism, but everybody's just like putting on makeup and dressed like ladies and clowns and doing cartwheels and stuff, and it's like ha 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 ha, we're here to exterminate, ha ha, and then that's the real optics debate right there. And like nobody ever saw it coming because they're just like trans clowns. I didn't like your butt thing. I knew you had something going on with your butt video, Big, but then I was just like it made me go, oh fucking shit. Like can't retweet that one.
You were staring at the butt a little bit.
It was an awkward butt. I knew it wasn't a real butt, but when it was like, oh, that's the front. That's when it was like that. I mean, that was really like, oh, the butler did it.
It's a real 4D chess move, you would say.
Yeah, I got the beards bump on that one. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I canceled you after that. Yeah, somehow you're the most. Yeah. You really are the most canceled man on the internet.
Can't cancel me in 2019. You're the over. 2020, January 1st, maybe you could cancel me, but not this year.
You know what, dude? The thing is that like people. Okay, so there's two of the most canceled people on the internet. One is Baked, who keeps coming back because I mean, what a man. But
bro.
Laura Loomer has been a #1 trending topic on Twitter twice. Never been on the sweat. I mean, she's got to come on. Maybe that's where she has to go.
No women allowed.
All right, that's a fair thing. She's out there having to break into Nancy Pelosi's, trying to break into Nancy Pelosi's house. You saw that, right?
Yeah, I think we should bring her on the sweat.
Straight up.
Sean's gone. We got new co-host. We got new cast.
None of this. None of this.
Yeah.
No.
Let's on all women and Beardson and just.
Sean takes one night off and you're already trying to cancel him. It's what the fuck? And you're trying to bring women on the show?
Are you kidding me?
I'm just saying, as somebody who's had Laura on a couple times, she's definitely a hoot. Not for the reasons that she intends to be, but she's something else.
Sounds like you have a crush on her, big guy.
That's true. I do.
Yeah.
I'm illuminated.
You would be lucky.
You would be in 2019.
You'd be a lucky man to have a rabbi.
Wow,
it's true.
No women on the sweat. It's never gonna happen.
It's like a version of like old TRS jokes. just slightly less racist.
Well, that's what he is. Like, here's the thing that most people don't know about the Daily Brap is it's actually not a real show, but it's an AI program that scanned all of the archives of old TRS shows, all of them, even like the ones you've never heard of, which is most of them. It scanned all of them and just became like an algorithm, and it's all like text to speech is all it is. They just basically put this. I mean, it's a massive document. The document's like what 22 gigs big, and it's just a Word file.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
We're powered by anonymous donations to streamlabs.com/thedailybrap.
/ Beards and Beardly 1. Because I think my old Streamlabs got banned.
Are you serious?
I think it did. I think I got banned.
Fucking why? That's what I don't understand. Is like the ever-reaching, just like liberal butthurt extends so much further than it should, because it's like, oh, I don't know, this guy.
This wasn't
Alaska.
No, this wasn't liberal butthurt. This was alt-right butthurt.
Do you think it really was? It probably was.
No, I know it was, because they were like, I remember like seeing a comment on one of my videos like not too long ago, and it was like, you need to report Pearson to Streamlabs for making fun of Richard Spencer.
And that was, that was like K Slammer 88.
Yeah. It's like, that's all right. I'm gonna email them and we'll get it all sorted.
Yeah, they've been coming after Bake too. Like the main Bake disrespecters are the alt-right. It's not even the left doesn't really care about me anymore. It's just like Jared Holt and the alt-right.
Well, I mean, Jared S.S. Holt is definitely alt-right. I know that one. I dug up some of his old tweets back in the day, and they're a little spicy. So maybe you ought to have him on to defend himself sometime about all of his. He was like, Black Lives Matter, just not to me, and I was like, whoa, dude, what the fuck, Jared Holt, Jared S.S. Thunderbolt. He's a rough guy.
I don't get like the whole hall monitoring thing. Like I don't understand it. Like people just like sitting on the internet tattling.
Well, he can't even get verified on fucking Twitter, dude.
Yeah.
Like if you're that up the fucking establishment's ass, at least like have a little blue check next to your name. He can't even get that, and has actually tweeted out at Jack. He goes, "Verify me, you coward." Oh yeah. Jack Dorsey is. If you go to lefty Twitter, by the way, a lot of them think Jack Dorsey is a secret Nazi. It is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know, but remember, donate while you can. Streamlabs.com/BeardsBeardly1 to own the Nazis. Well, this is an anti-racist podcast here.
This is a communist weekly show. We love Stalin here. We are Stalin respecters. We hate Nazis. Please donate. Streamlabs.com/BeardsandBeardly1.
Yeah.
You're kind of wrong there, because sorry, the alt-right likes Stalin now. That's a thing.
Oh, yikes. Okay, Stalin's canceled. Never mind. Like if you want a guide of like what not to like, just do the opposite of whatever the alt-right likes.
Well, that changes every week, because they're fucking Democrats now, apparently, which is fucking like, I encourage that. Oh my God, please be Democrats. Please. Because dude, how funny it will be if in 2020, like the GOP was overrun with the alt-right and didn't know what to do. What if in 2020 the Democratic Party is overrun with it, and it's just the rise of the Strasserist left over there in the Democratic Party? They're gonna have no idea what to do. They've just like got these racist communist motherfuckers going over there, thirsting over Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. That's awesome. That seems to be what they're doing. I want them to do that. Please flee and run to the Democratic Party. That'll be really funny for 2020 and help Trump.
You're really overestimating the alt-right in their ability to even like make an impact on anything anymore. Like they can't do anything. I mean,
no, but I'm hoping that right-wing media outlets like Breitbart and Daily Caller, etc., pick up on that and say, look at all of like Patrick Little running as a Democrat, etc., and can kind of taint the pool a little bit and hurt the media. Won't be hurt by it because they're not really going to cover it, but alternative media might. I'm just hoping that dummies who are new to it will latch on and vote, weird Democrat bullshit in the primaries in 2020.
Well, yeah, the alt-right doesn't do anything, but they basically are used as the scapegoat. CNN or whoever's like, all right, we need a super racist podcaster to make the right wing look terrible. Oh, Christopher Kenwell, come on, buddy. Yeah, we love your show, Radical Gen. Yeah, it's based in Red Pill. Come on.
I mean,
that's what they do.
I just can't imagine having your entire existence being justified by like, well, who can we associate with to ruin? You know what I mean? Like, we're so cancerous and poisonous that like whoever we touch and interact with gets ruined by default. Like, yeah. That's it. That's their only strategy at this point.
Dude, I can't imagine my entire existence being justified. I mean, like, if I had like a cool mission like that, then like at least I'd have a purpose, you know?
I do. My mission right now is to get Jewel Pods, streamlabs.com/beardandspiritedly1. I set short goals, you know. Once that's over, then I go through like a meaningless meandering experience. And I'm like, I want Resident Evil 2 now. Let's go ahead and get the donations firing up. Speaking of which, we got a couple donations I want to read real quick. We got Bustin' Ed, who said you should get Lay Monkey on the show. Don't know what that means, but
no, I know what that means, and you don't want that. He just makes monkey sounds. He's just a weird guy from the Brat people.
Oh, I mean, I could do that for $50. I'll make monkey sounds. We get $50 in the Streamlabs. Don't do it for free, Baked. What are you doing?
You're gonna get lots more premium monkey sounds for $50. That's just a little tease, okay?
Well, luckily, I talked over it, so it's like when you download like a royalty-free thing. It's like,
go.
This is a royalty-free track.
Here's it on the beat.
Yeah, you'll get the royalty-free monkey sounds from Baked and myself. We got Baby Hitler, who time traveled and donated some money and says Baked looking like Zangief from Street Fighter. Beardson, have you secured the musical rights to We Love Our Cops and MAGA Anthem? Well, I technically own Baked Alaska, not only as like a brand but as a person. So I think by default I own the rights to We Love Our Cops and MAGA Anthem.
Yeah, well, Beardson did destroy my career and then revive my career, so I do owe him all the rights to all my songs. So that's a true statement.
Thank you.
That's pretty accurate.
And then we got Bronze Age N-word, who says, to the tune of Country Roads, Jim Goad, take me home to the mouth that sucks my chode. $5, black teenager, take me home, Jim Goad. I hate Jesus, I love pagans, Odin drinking cum.
Wait. Paste that in the chat. Maybe I can do a rendition for $50.
Okay, I'll paste it in the chat.
I would just be happy if anybody can find out where Jim Goad got that outfit, so we can get one to Baked immediately.
You think I need that same outfit?
I think you would just benefit from having it. Like, would you not? Like, I
don't know.
Like, fuck that. Let's all go to CPAC and we'll have the same outfit, Baked, and we'll just like
maybe do a music video in it.
That would be something. That would certainly exist.
I'm definitely not going to buy an outfit like that. I'll tell you that. But
I don't know where you could.
Someone sends it to me. I have a PO box now, so
Yeah, so mail full suits to a PO box.
Yeah, you can mail anything. You can mail anything you want to my PO box. Just don't send anthrax or any white powder, please. But I'll be doing the cozy hour right after the stream on youtube.com/BakedAlaska #2, BakedAlaska2.
Baked Alaska Poo.
I'll be telling you all about my PO box and how you can send me a box.
So no, you'll be on Baked Alaska Poo, and you'll be tell them all about your poo box.
No, not Baked.
All right.
It's Baked Alaska 2.
Yeah, number 2. No, we got it. We're being polite.
I don't know what you guys have this obsession with me pooping or whatever.
I don't know why you have this obsession with pooping on my show.
I didn't poop. I peed, bro. Like, give it up already.
All right. Yeah, whatever. 30-minute pee. Okay. I believe it. If we get $100 in the chat right now, Baked Alaska pooped and it's canon.
Oh, no.
We got another donation here from Charles7 who says, where is Nicholas Jew Fagtwez, a.k.a. Nicolas Juice Fuentpis, a.k.a. El Diablo Blanco? I don't even know what any of those words mean.
Got him! Damn.
Yeah, owned.
How will he recover?
I don't know where he's at. He's probably in bed like a normal person. That's where I would be right now if I was a normal
Ordering
person.
a Big Mac on Uber Eats right now.
Playing Gang Beasts.
What? Okay, let me ask you about Uber Eats. Does anybody get the Uber Eats?
I used to get it in LA.
Yeah, that's the only place I knew where it ever existed. From what I could tell, it was like they just bulk bought the food, right? So you get a Big Mac, but it's like you didn't get like a fresh Big Mac like you'd get from like Grubhub. You just got like a Big Mac that had been sitting in some fucking Mexican bitch's car for like an hour.
Well, no, it's the actual Big Mac.
No, I know it's the Big Mac, but it seems like it's been there a little while.
Well, yeah, it sits there for a little while in like the smelly car. Yeah.
Yeah, like what's the? I mean, dude, like just pay $2 more and get Grubhub then, because like they have to go wait in line and order it.
Or just don't be a fucking lazy ass and go drive to the drive-thru.
Well, sometimes sometimes you're at work. You know, some of us have very important, influential jobs. You know, I work for Gene Code Jeans, right? I sell meth. Like I've got important things. I got a lot of plates that I'm spinning right now, and sometimes I just need somebody to bring me food. Why would I want a cold ass fucking salad from Wendy's?
Yeah.
How is that a business model?
Why would you want a salad from Wendy's anyways? You want the chicken nuggets and the junior bacon cheeseburger. That's what you want.
Have you noticed that chicken nuggets in price across all fast food has just really gone down? Like you can get 10 of them for $1.
Oh, they're giving them away. They're giving them away.
Yeah,
it's a steal. I guess they got too much chicken right now, so it's like the fucking McRib thing, right? Where pork becomes really cheap, so like the McRib's back. Oh.
That's true. I'm glad that you know that. Actually, I
know all about the McRib.
As a fast food connoisseur, like I've watched the price of pizza fall as well. Like when I was like 8 years old, it wasn't that money was an infathomable thing, but like pizza costs $20. Now you get 2 of them for 2 medium pizzas, 2 topping for $20. Then you see them all out trying to, like, you have right now Pizza Hut doing the 2 for $5, so they're like $5, $10 for 2 fucking pizzas. Not just carry out, but delivery even.
Well, I think that's the Grubhub effect too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're trying to stay in the game. Because I mean, really, like a lot of places, like pizza's the only thing that delivers to you.
That's
you know what I mean? So, right with this whole Grubhub thing, I mean, now I can literally have McRibs brought to my house and get the driver to suck my dick for $20. You know what I mean? Like, so.
Well, would you say that suck at third positionists seems like capitalism is working in our favor, huh?
I don't know about that.
Well, unlike you guys, I do not eat Zog Chow anymore. And
how are your Brussels sprouts and fucking asparagus this morning?
Bro, it's working out well for me. I mean, look at this face, look at the fade.
I like the idea that just eating. I like the idea that just eating carrots made your haircut that way, and then like,
pretty much, yeah.
They were like, "Oh no, I ate a broccoli," and just like put a line in your eyebrow. You know, it's like.
We got some more donations here. We got a mysterious amount from Ashton Birdie, who says, "You can tell Baked he can cook for himself from now on. Also, Beardson is the handsomest man on the internet."
That's the real Ashton Birdie.
Wow,
that's crazy. Thank you.
That is not real.
That was her. That was a real one.
I don't believe it.
So one of those parts is real. I'll let you decide which one. And then we got Hyman Protector, who says, "No disrespecting Soulja Boy in 2019. Baked, you must collab with him. Also follow me on Twitter. The shilling is working. Angry face."
He's a good guy. He's a great guy, Hyman Protector. Very good guy.
Hyman Protector. All right, I'll look him up. Hey, I'm totally down to do a little pretty boy swag with Soulja Boy. That'd be dope. I think Soulja Boy's dope.
I want to talk about Soulja Boy because he's been really popping off lately, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it, dude. Soulja Boy is like the Walt Disney of rap. He really is, though. He really is. He is he's a magical man. That he really is like the pioneer of rap, like at least modern rap.
I heard he made it entirely. He traveled back in time to the Sugar Hill Gang and was like,
I mean,
hotel motel.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, what, 16? He dropped "Crank That," which was a fucking massive hit.
Ooh, like that song.
Self-produced, put it out on his own. All that money that he made from that song was like his and his alone. He's like, he really is an entrepreneur.
It's kind of like the Weekly Sweat of rappers. He
really is.
You're in that Crank That stage right now. Is what you are.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Well, actually, we're more still in like the MySpace Soulja Boy style part where he's just dropping shit like
no. Things are different for what, guys. You're at that Crank That stage.
When I start getting 10K donations, then we'll be at the Crank That status. Until I get like a 10K donation, I'm still in what's happening.
Yeah, no, I mean, Soulja Boy has constantly been innovating. I like his minimalist beat style, like his original Soulja Boy Tell 'Em album. He actually like didn't even cuss on it. It was like family friendly. Yeah, he's made so many trends. I mean, he's the one before anyone who made like the "You Superman that hoe you" like he had that little dance move, and now like all the rappers, have their little like gotta have your little dance move, gotta have your dab and all that stuff. He was doing that way before that was popular, and he's just a businessman and an innovator altogether. Like he actually just put out.
Wow, no, I was just gonna ask you about that. Nintendo shut him the fuck down on that.
What do you mean?
No, because he was like, I'm going to make a game console. And then it was like, no, you're not. It was a shitty little like remake of a ROM. He was just like a ROM machine, some Chinese piece of shit. Oh, and and then Nintendo was like, all right, listen, this ROM shit's gotten out of hand. So you can fuck yourself. And we're done with it. And
he's got another one out, though. He's got another one out, though. He's not getting stopped.
They're shutting down ROM sites.
Oh yeah, but no, he's got another console like out, like you can buy right now. He won't be stopped. I don't know what it entails. It's like $130. I almost bought it because I just wanted. I'm so curious.
It doesn't even like have his face on it, dude. Like if he just resold it straight from China. You can buy it on Amazon.
Yeah, and guess what?
The original one.
But here's the thing: you're talking about it, and that's what's really important.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what the BuzzFeed people said. I mean, like, listen, it wasn't accurate, but you're talking about it. So, no, if he were to put like his fucking face on it, yeah, I'd fucking buy one. But it's just some resold shit from China, and Nintendo's just coming at his ass, and that's fucking hilarious. Like, and it's apparently not even a good one. Somebody bought the same thing that he was supposed to be selling, and I saw a YouTube review, and we're like, yeah, this is bad. Like, it's just not good. They've got like made-up Pokemon games, like fan-made Pokemon games on this bitch. It's just not even fucking real. It would have not been that bad had he not spent so much time on Instagram going, nah, I'm making a real console. This is a real thing. This is so real. And he's not real, Soulja Boy. It's not real. It's not real.
Listen, I'm telling you, you can't diss Soulja Boy. I'm telling you, he's the man. I'm actually, hang on. I'm gonna bring in somebody because they just DM'd me. Let's see.
Soulja Boy's probably gonna kick my ass for being, mad at him about his thing, but I would like Soulja Boy to actually make an actual console. It's just like instead of the next Xbox, it's just like, Soulja Box, and then you turn it on, it goes, you.
No, he comes out with the Soulja Boy. It's like a Game Boy, but it's just called the Soulja Boy.
That's better. That's so much better.
Yeah, right? That's like there's $1 million idea right there, Soulja Boy. Please hire me. I'm telling you, I'm such a huge fan of your work, your catalog. Yeah, but here's the thing about Soulja Boy.
Bethesda has an exclusive fucking contract with Soulja Boy. Because they were like, fuck it, we can't get any worse ever Fallout 76. Let's do all of our Fallout games exclusively on the Soulja Boy.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's a brilliant idea. Soulja Boy's an innovator. Drake ripped him off. It's proven that Drake ripped him off.
That's true.
Apparently Ariana Grande just came out with a song. Totally ripped off his flow from Pretty Boy Swag.
Oh, the 7 Rings? I haven't heard that yet.
Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, so, dude.
That can't be. Wait, whoa. That can't be right. Hold on, Beardson. You're telling me Ariana Grande just dropped a song It wasn't good.
Hey, I call him like I see him.
You're fucking bullshit, dude. Get out of here. I respect. I used to look up to you. Now I just look down on you, dude. Some fucking bullshit, fake news.
Hey, I mean, I call him like I see him, folks. Okay, that's why you tune in here.
You
come
get
in for the hot takes.
You're getting a little, you're an umpire that needs to be pulled out. You're a little past the prime, all right?
I'm just saying, dude. I mark Soldier Boy any day of the week. Okay.
Nah, you're just saying, but really, you're just playing. All right, you get out of here with that. Ariana Grande, great. Soldier Boy, what a mess.
You're a mess. Okay, don't be dissing Soldier Boy. Okay, so dude, Pretty Boy Swag. He was the first. He made swag.
Pretty Boy Swag. Yeah,
dude,
I mean, yeah.
Come on, that's a jam, dude.
It is.
You can't hate on Pretty Boy Swag. That song is fucking Kino.
That's something you got to send out into space, like if like Intelligent Life ever find us, they're like, oh, well, clearly these are men of fine taste. And then they go down and they're like, they find him as our leader.
Dude, I mean, he hasn't come out with I mean, I guess he did come out with a record last year or whatever. He's been putting out fucking records like every year. Like, he needs his comeback arc. I'm officially calling it now. 2019, the year of Soldier Boy. I'm telling you, he's taking over.
You're probably actually right, because he did just have that Breakfast Club interview or whatever it was where he said, yeah, you're probably right. That's a great prediction. We're going to see some great stuff out of Soldier Boy this year.
Dude, he's amazing. I mean, Drake. Just that clip alone. I mean, he knows what he's doing. Dude, that dude is a fucking marketer, like, bar none. Like, I'm telling you, he's been doing this shit since he's like 14, 15, 16 years old.
Sure, I like the Gucci headband that he was wearing. Gucci made headbands, you know?
Dude, that's a signature Soldier Boy look right there.
That's a good one. No, you're right.
Yeah, Soldier Boy is unstoppable. There's no stopping him. I would put him over any rapper in the game right now. Kanye, you're done. Drake,
Kanye's not done. Kanye's not done. He's just sleeping, all right? Kanye's my favorite. He's just sleeping right now. Listen, we're going to get Yandhi, and it's probably going to be as bad as fucking T-Plop was, but, we're going to get it. It'll be good. Now, I'll sit here and defend it. I'll be like, this is good, as I, like, shoot up Graduation into my arm, I
mean, what the last record he did was all right.
No.
It was all right.
But it wasn't Kanye level. I mean, like, let's just be honest.
It wasn't.
Kanye hasn't had a great album since fucking either Twisted or 808s. I mean, like, he hadn't really done much. I don't know. Yeezy was okay. It was good.
You talking about Yeezus?
I liked it, but it was not Graduation level.
No, I liked Yeezus though. I thought it was different. I mean, different in the sense that he was ripping off like Death Grips, but it was different.
Yeah, I did think it was funny he ripped off Death Grips. I mean, it's
so blatant.
Yeah, it was really bad. But it made me think like, oh wow, he listens to Death Grips. He's just like me,
Oh no, dude. I remember like one time, like this was like way back in the day, like back when he he didn't have Twitter, he just used his website, and he's like posting like Black Moth Super Rainbow videos. He's like, damn, this video's cool as fuck. I like the song too. And I'm like, damn, Kanye, you're with it. All right. You got that white boy taste in music in you. All right.
I think Kanye kind of fell off when he found out that he was inadvertently related to a tranny. And I think that really just blew his mind.
Oh, I mean, wouldn't it to you?
Probably, yeah. I mean, because like he has to like be okay with it, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I just have to make music." Plus, there's no incentive for him to make music anymore.
Oh no. No, there really isn't. I mean,
he lives in a house that looks like marble. All right, like that was the one leaked shot of like something in it. He didn't even put paintings up. It's just like all just fucking marble looking shit. He's doing a weird fantasy with his cokehead wife.
Wait, did you see this thing where like he invested like I don't know $20 million in some like art project?
No.
He like just like some art project in the desert that inspired the Hotline Bling music video, and he gave this guy like $20 million to like finish it. It's just like a room that you go in, and it's just like color.
I wonder why Kanye keeps going broke. That's fucking weird.
I know. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and again, Soulja Boy called him out on it too, and he was correct. Soulja Boy was right. He's like he told Drake, he told Kanye, he's like, look, you're not Walt Disney, you're not Steve Jobs, you're a rapper, dude. Get back to making good music. Hit me up. When you're right, you're right. Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy. I'm not kidding. Soulja Boy is like the barometer of the rap industry. Like he is. He knows what's going on.
I just like the idea of him like saying any rapper's name. Like he said that he was like Kanye.
You dude.
Kanye.
It was great. I mean, he owned Drake by just saying his name.
Yep.
That was it. That's all he had to do.
Well, I mean, Drake thinks that he is this unstoppable force right now. I mean, he's like arguably potentially killed people now at this point. From some fucking retard Degrassi actor from Canada. He's doing pretty good. I mean, I did like to learn. It was like tried to hide the world from his kid, but his world wouldn't hide from his kid.
Yeah,
Drake, like
didn't even make sense, but I'm laughing. I was like, all right, go off, Soulja Boy.
I made Drake.
It's true. He did.
No, you're completely right. He's gonna drop some ridiculous shit. The guy that got bodied by Pusha T, Drake.
He rules, man. I fucking love him, man. I'm Soulja Boy stan until the day I die. Like Boy, all the fucking way.
That's a good place to be, I think. I mean, I think he's gonna make some big moves this year.
He's like the rapper version of an Irony Bro.
That might be true. You know who tried to be that was Riff Raff, but that didn't work.
No, he just became like he got
weird.
He just like got serious. Although Riff Raff did have like one of the best interview questions of all time, where like somebody asked him, and they were like, so tell us about the time you were in a hot tub with 3 girls, and he's like, sorry, I'm not gonna answer that question to a male. I'll only answer that for a female. So then they got a female to ask him the same question. He's like, I never answered the same question twice.
Problem?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I was like, based. Fuck yeah, it's a good clip. You should look it up. I still like Riff Raff as like a personality, but I've never really liked his music that much, to be honest with you. I don't think he's all that talented.
No, but that song "Time."
Yeah,
that's a great song.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's got a couple jams. I'm not gonna totally disown Riff Raff, but I mean, he's never had an album I can put on and just listen all the way through.
I don't think he's ever had an album, to be honest. I've just heard random ass songs.
Yeah, I don't know. He went to that weird cowboy face for a while too.
That sounds great. Like
he's just wearing a fucking like diamond-studded cowboy hat everywhere.
Dude, oh my god, I wish Kanye would go through a country face. How fucking he would look like
Kanye West and Tim McGraw.
Yes. Oh my god.
Kanye West and Garth Brooks.
Yes. I want that so bad. It's like, America, we gotta revive her again. We gotta come down. We're gonna do this. And the Kanye's like, hey, got a big old butt. Bitches coming through, and I say just what? Kanye making up words. Like I don't say the N word because they told me not to. But
hey, I never said that. I'd never tell anyone not to say the N word. Ever. But don't say it on here. I'd prefer it. We need some more donations because the show's about to wrap up, and
yeah, if you don't send more money, we're leaving.
Yeah, that's really the truth.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
All right.
You gotta do those things. Send more the things.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's been a pretty good show, surprisingly. I wish Sean was here, but can't have it all. Can't have it all.
He's on a mission, a very important mission.
He is. He's on a very important mission. He's still alive. I talked to him today. He's doing pretty good, but just had some undercover work he had to do. So
yeah, my undercover work isn't going too well. I got my Twitter suspended for going after Richard Spencer fans and calling them retarded.
I mean, if we can't call Nazis retarded, do we really live in a free speech society? I don't think we do.
I tried appealing it and saying, oh, how dare you support these alt-right harassers, and doubt I'm going to hear anything back.
Yeah. Some guy in the chat just said, just unboxed a $300 knife in CSGO. Weekly sweat is my lucky charm. Cool. So I'll expect 150 of that in the chat any minute now.
Right.
Just cash out. It's time to cash out.
Yeah, cash out. Stop playing and cash out.
Support your favorite content creators, folks, because I'm not going to be doing this without the money. That's the only reason I'm here, because I need jewel pods. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that's about everything.
Well, I actually had a question for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so the Gillette stuff's in the news. This is what I have been using for a while. Is one of these safety razor things, but I hate it, and I've been thinking. Well, I will like shave my face, and I'm like, you did a good job, and then blood sprays out all over the mirror, and I'm just like, oh no, and it didn't work, and I have to put like an entire roll of toilet paper on my face, or something like that. But I've been trying different different shaving creams and stuff because I figured that was the problem. But I got this one, and this one has a black guy on it, and I didn't know until I got home. And I'm wondering if that matters, because I know we have different hair on the tops of our head, but I'm not sure.
No, what that means is it has melanin, which is good for you.
You think?
Yeah, you know when like black people go missing and they harvest their melanin, that's what it's for.
Harvest.
Yeah, that's what it's for. But also, I'm not sure that asking a guy named Beardson Beardley for shaving advice is the best idea.
I know that you've shaved in your life, though.
It's been a minute.
I know that you've shaved.
It's been a minute.
I've seen you around back in the day when you would shave.
I honestly, I haven't been barefaced in probably like 2 or 3 years.
Damn.
2016 was a wild time, my friend.
Things were happening. The election was going on. I was confused.
But no, I mean, do you think it matters that, like, because I didn't know, I got this at Walmart and I didn't know, like, I got it home and it, like, this is a black person. I don't know if it's a male or a female even.
You hadn't quite become who you are.
Well, no, see, but see, this is why segregation's so important, because if we can't have a white person on the product, I'm not sure it's for me.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have bought it if I would have known. I'd be like, well, that's for blacks, and I would just like leave it for them. I would assume, but I don't know if we have different facial hair or not. I mean, I don't know who to blame, the safety razor or this. But I'm such a Jew that I'm going to use both products till the end.
I mean, hey, I think it'll be fine. I think you'll be all right. Like I said, it's just got a little extra melanin in it. You might get a little bit darker, a little bit cooler. But other than that, I think you'll be all right.
I'm gonna put this on my dick tonight. Like, that's what I'm doing.
You think that's how it's gonna work?
I think that's how black people work, just in general.
I don't think
they can't think properly because all the blood is like going to their penises.
I don't think black people work.
No, got him.
Racist joke. I don't mean that. Of course, black people work. They're contributing members of our society.
Of course, everyone's been to the DMV. Damn it! What do these black women do all day? Not raise their kids. It's not. Jesus. Okay. No, we're getting a little over the line.
All right, we got 1 minute. If we don't get a donation, I'm fucking ending it. That's the rule. This is when it comes down to the wire, folks.
That's what I say with all of my sexual experiences too. I'll be like, we have 1 minute. If we don't get a donation, I'm over this. And they're like, I don't even know what Chatterbait is, and I'm like, well, you're going to. So
milk.com.
Oh, I want to get my hat out on here. This is a good one. My buddy Zach is selling these hats. They say thick chicks only on them. You can buy one, and you can do that by donating to Beardson Beardley, and then I'll just tell Zach about it.
Check the Discord. There's the logo for milktub.com.
Oh, I got it. Milk Tub.
Yeah, the weekly sweat. There, Baked Alaska on the front, shooting milk out of his hands.
Oh yeah, I forgot about fucking Cum Spider-Man. That was funny. He's just like, take that Green Goblin, just like, oh my god. And he just like reports Spider-Man for sexual assault. He's like, this guy just fucking jizzed on me. Just like, didn't he rob a bank? He's like, yeah, but the Me Too movement. Like, I'm gay, and he's like, oh my god. That's just how they handle it in New York.
I hope so. We got another $2 from Hyman Protector. Says, Bryden Bucko, why'd you block me on Twitter, big guy? I suggest you and everyone else in the audience unblock me and follow me on Hyman Protector on Twitter.com if you want to keep your PP in word.
I will unironically vouch for Hyman Protector. He's a hell of a.
Well, I didn't know I blocked you, but okay, fine. I'm not only gonna. Yeah, I did see that. Okay, I'm not only gonna unblock you, I'm gonna follow you too. So how's that, bud?
Damn.
Yeah.
Jared,
oh, I know why I blocked you. I know why I blocked you, because you have the same fucking logo as that. Who's that idiot who has that same fucking Abby as you? There's some retard Wignat out there that has the same Abby as you. I'm sorry, I thought that was that guy.
Jared Holt's roommate in the Discord says, "Please God, take Joe and give us back Sean." Absolutely, send $200 to thedailybrap.streamlabs.com/thedailybrap, and I will get out of here, please.
No, it has to go to me. I will kick him live on air for $50. How about that?
That's not bad.
I'm a generous man.
I'm trying to remember the name of the asshole that has the same Abby. He's some TRS nerd. I'm sorry. I feel so bad, Hyman Protector.
Nah, fuck him. He only gave me like $2, so. I mean, I'm assuming I can't see it because I can only see the big donation amounts, but. You know.
Yeah, sorry, I had to pee real quick. Back now.
Oh yeah, you had to pee?
Yeah.
30 minute, another legendary 30-minute piss from Baked Alaska.
I had to pee, dude.
No, what if he has a really narrow urethra though?
Look at his hair. Yeah. His hair's all messy. Like, no, you're pinching one off. He's in there struggling.
I was peeing.
Yeah, okay.
I did pee. I actually did pee.
Well, yeah, I mean, everybody pees when they poop, dude. Like, you can't just pee. You can't just poop. The pee must follow. You know, it's just like it's the thing.
There was pee involved.
How weird is that, though? I mean, you can't just like take a shit. You can't just take a dry ass shit. Like, no, you gotta always take a piss too.
Yeah, there's always a little bit, even if you don't have to piss. Like, it comes.
Yeah, it just pops out and it's like, "Hello, I heard you were pooping over here," and it like just pops out.
So I got a story actually that I'll tell only if we get $10, and I promise it's a fucking hilarious story that involves peeing and pooping in not a toilet.
I'm not sure if I want to hear this story or not.
No, it's not gross, but it's more like Lucas Room levels of depravity.
Yeah, you're not selling me on that. I'm not sure if I want to hear this or not. I'm like.
I'll only tell if we get $10. You have 60 seconds. I've been sitting on this story for quite some time. It's a great story.
I'm still just trying to remember who's that guy I don't like on Twitter.
Man,
yeah.
Good luck with that one.
That's also, by the way, that's not where Spider-Man shoots his fucking webs from. You fucking retard. He shoots it from the middle of his thing, not his fucking metal fingers. God, you suck. You did it all wrong. You you made your whole like fucking life wait. You did 3 streams of bullshit when you should have just done 2. Like that's fucking actually maddening. Like that's also yeah, Jimmy is so based. Like no, you fucking suck.
Yeah. Also, you should have had milk shooting out of his nose.
That would have been better if you're gonna put in the extra work.
We got $3 from Jen, who says, "Tell Bryden he's thinking of Coach Finstock."
Yes, I am.
He's got me blocked. I never get a chance to block him because he always blocks me.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, Hyman Protector. Hyman Perfector would be even better. He just like shows up and he's got a like little chisel and he's just like, "Let me fix that up for you."
Also, he said, "Tell the McDonald's backstory, Beardson." No. Not for $3. I need that 10. I need that 10-y, okay? That was the deal. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Okay? That's what the chat is to me. They're terrorists. Coach doesn't understand irony. I wasn't even like being ironic towards him. Like I was just like proving him wrong, and he got mad and blocked me. And now he blocks me on like every account that he makes and every account that I make.
Oh, dude, no, he blocks me on everything. The reason that he does that is because he knows that you're loosely associated with the Spicky, and Spicky just fucking drags his side like crazy every time he fucking sees him. It's nuts.
Spicky rules. I love Spicky.
He's something else, man. He's we should get him on sometime. You still have to come on our goddamn show.
Yeah, no, I was supposed to that one time, and then I kind of forgot.
He's brought it up too. He's like, we're supposed to do a thing with them. Like we'll figure it out. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Dangle a couple of bills out there, and Beardson will smell that, and they'll just show up.
What's that? I smell money.
Is that a jewel pod?
All right, we got the $10. We got the $10 from Galactic Rude Boy, who says tell the poo poo pee pee story. All right, so I'm gonna tell the story.
Story time with Beardson.
So I knew this guy loosely. I used to work with this guy, and this was way back in the day. Like this was right around when Halo Reach came out. Okay, if that's any indicator of how long ago this was. It's a long time ago. And I'm not gonna say his name, of course, for to protect the guilty here. But this guy was a huge nerd. Like this dude would camp out in front of the movie theater to go see like Lord of the Rings movies. Like and I want to point this out. This dude has a wife and kid. He's got a family. Like he's not like a young guy. He's an older gentleman.
Well, if you had a wife and kid, would you not try to spend as much time as you could camping out in front of like?
Yeah, I don't know though, because this is like winter time, okay? And this is like not just like an overnight thing. This is like a week. He camped out in front of a movie theater, okay? So. Halo Reach came out, and this guy, I played Halo constantly. I never played with him. Had him on my friends list, never played with him. And he was like, all of a sudden, he's like, I'm the biggest Halo fanboy ever. I'm gonna buy the collector's edition console, the collector's edition game. He ended up having like 4 copies of the game because he got like every edition of the game, the controllers, the heads, because they had all this fucking like merch and shit came out. This dude probably spent at least like $600 just on like Halo Reach stuff when it came out, okay? And don't get me wrong, I love Halo Reach. I played the fuck out of that game, but I mean, and I may or may not have the statue somewhere around here because I also bought the Legendary Edition of the game that came with the statue. But I'm also like a fiscally responsible person, right? I pay my bills, so he ends up not paying his water bill.
Wow.
And his water gets shut off. So he can't poo-poo, he can't pee-pee in his own home. And Halo, this is like, I'm not kidding, they shut it off the day Halo Reach came out. The day Halo Reach came out. So a buddy of mine goes over to his house, he gets like, hey man, come over and play Halo Reach. He's like, yeah, alright, I'll come over. And he comes over there and he walks in the house and he's like, it smells really bad in here, man. And he's like, oh yeah, water got shut off. He's like, okay, but that doesn't explain why it smells like shit in your house. Now, I also want to point out this guy lived like a block away from a Walmart and a block away from a gas station. He like walking distance easily. He's like, yeah, I had to take a shit, and so I just got done eating McDonald's, so I just shit in a McDonald's bag.
Just shit in the toilet. Still.
No.
Get it turned on tomorrow.
No. He shits in the McDonald's bag. Now, I also want to point out the McDonald's bag is still sitting next to his recliner.
No, that's not
the
true.
shit. Yes, that is 100% true. This is verified. This is a verified story.
Oh my god.
Now, when we heard the story, it was hilarious. We all laughed. The guy laughed. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not playing video games with you. I'm going home. I'm not going to sit here and play in a shit house." Right? Now, the guy even confirmed that this is a true story. But the thing is this guy's a little overweight. Okay? At least pushing 250, 300. Now, I was sitting here doing we actually did the measurements on a standard size McDonald's bag. And we're like, there's no way that he could have how did he finagle this? Because once again, like you were talking, when I poop, I also pee.
Mm.
And there was no conceivable way that both his asshole and his penis could have fit comfortably inside of the McDonald's bag.
Well, and the trickles of piss would weaken the strength, the strength, the textile strength of the bag itself. Anyway,
Exactly.
What if he put his dick in a Coke bottle?
No, that's the mystery that none of us know to this day, and it's been like 10 years. Is where did the pee go? No one knows.
Thought I was the only one who pooped and peed. That's good to know.
well, no, everybody does that. It's like has to do with the muscle thing. Now,
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about the choices by this young man afterwards. Why not at least just toss the bag out the window? Like even an animal would have wants to get away from its waste,
Right.
and he's just sitting there with a bag of it.
Yeah, sitting right next to him, sitting there playing Halo Reach. You know.
He can't smell it.
Oh, I guess he could, because my friend walked in and smelled it, no problem. Like as soon as he walked in the door, he said it just hit him. So this guy's
Well, it's a
sitting there.
bag of poop.
Yeah, exactly. There's no filter on that. He's like, well, I covered it up with a napkin. Is what he said.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, but
Well, clearly what we need is more corporate regulation to make shit filter McDonald's bags.
right. So the best thing about this story was that anytime we had a McDonald's bag, we would drive by his house and just leave it on his porch.
Nice.
Yeah, and so to the point where he just stopped talking to us altogether, which was fine because like I wasn't really like friends with the guy. I just worked with him for like a month.
Yeah, he's a weird guy that shits in McDonald's bags and just leaves them around. Throw it out the window. Listen. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I haven't shit in a bag before. All right. But you get rid of the bag.
Yeah, right. No, listen, we've this.
You
has
look
been-
at your shame. You go, oh, I can't believe I just shit in a bag. Time to ditch the evidence immediately and never talk to it about it again until 10 years later on a weird podcast. But yeah, that's it. You don't go, oh, well, I have a video game to play. Clearly. Was it folded? Did he fold it up like
no,
they deliver
it's
it
open.
to you?
It was open.
What a savage. You couldn't even
Exactly.
fold it.
Exactly. I told you this is like the Lucas room of like shit stories.
We don't know what happened in Lucas's room, and I really don't ever want to know what happened there.
I don't know. I don't know where the pee went. So again,
It went on the floor, bitch. It went on the floor.
I mean, that's what we all assume, but we'll never know.
And then
It's
he
like,
got
it's
that
like
guy.
unsolved mysteries. Like I'm gonna have to get like a CSI blacklight to his old apartment and see like, okay, well, there's a pee stain here. There's a pee stain here. It's obviously that he peed in the carpet. I'll never know. This is a question that's been pondering in my brain for 10 plus years.
Well, I mean, the problem is the guy was like, he was like, yeah, why don't you come over here? Take a seat on the floor right here, and we'll play Halo Reach. Right on the pee.
I mean, I just want to point out too, this guy lived a block away from like a gas station and a Walmart. He could have easily walked.
I'm just saying sociopaths don't know that they're sociopaths. All
Oh,
right.
yeah. We actually got another donation here, so I'll tell another. I have stories about this guy for like days. But I'll tell one more of the stories about this guy. We got $20 from Part of Cool Wave, Win Campbot. I don't know. I'd love to have him back on. He's a friend of the show, friend of mine. I'd love to have him on. He's a very entertaining person. So yeah, I don't know. Whenever he wants to, the floor is open to him. So yeah, this guy also, he's one of those guys that like loves horror movies, right? Like loves them. Like one of those people that like goes to like horror conventions and things like that, like he's like, oh dude, I paid $100 to get the autograph of the like third gaff on Friday the 13th 7, that kind of guy, because that's all those like fucking horror conventions are. It's like, oh, this guy was the makeup artist for background actor B, on Slay Away Camp 2 or whatever. Is one of those like horror con people, and so he'd go to these like fucking horror conventions all the time and just spend bukus of money, I mean, this guy was the most financially irresponsible person I've ever met in my entire life, and he like, I was talking to him, and he's like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna pay my car payment this month, and it's like, well, why don't you stop going to like a horror convention every fucking month? Like you spend like $500 a month just like on food and hotel rooms so you can go meet like, you know, the fucking set supervisor for Friday the 13th 5. You know?
See, I've never understood that because, like, I've been in situations where I'm like, how am I gonna make this month's rent or something? But it's usually like, my job sucks. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's usually like an unplanned thing, like with me, like, oh, I had to get fucking car tires. You know,
right?
It's always something like, well, I have to be responsible. It's an unplanned emergency. I had to go to the doctor. I had to get a prescription filled or something. Oh, I'm
Wait, what
short.
do you mean? You've never been driving down the street and then like you just actually run over, like the gold box for Resident Evil or some bullshit? Like that's.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been that like careless, I guess, with money.
Okay, listen, I was very careless when I was like 20 years old.
Yeah,
but you know what? I was also really fucking good at gambling, okay? So, like, I mean, it just always worked out for me, you know? But I've never been like, oh, I can't make rent this month because I did something stupid. Even as a guy that drinks a lot, you know, I've always been like, this is rent money and this is everything else. I've been like, well, shit, I guess we're just going to be eating crackers tonight and like, launching it down with PBR. I've had a few nights like that. I've been down in the dumps, my guys, but I've never once done it for somebody like, oh, I'm going to get to look at some booth babe's titties through a bikini. Like,
no,
it's never happened.
It's not even that. It's not even that, though. I would almost admire that if he's like, oh, I'm going to go meet like, you know, some booth babe and ogle her tits. No, it's literally like, oh, dude, this is the guy that got his head cut off by Leatherface in the 3rd Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I spent $100 on his autograph, you know, and I shook his hand, like shit like that. That's what it is.
It seems like he's a guy that doesn't know how to haggle, you know, because
no.
you could be like $100. I'm just gonna take your picture from afar and fake your signature. So just go ahead and, let's do 25.
The only time I've ever spent money on like an autograph, because I think it's mostly a waste of money, was when I went to this is like, again, like 10 years ago. I was like 18 or so. I went to like the Wizard World convention in Chicago, and George Lowe was there, Space Ghost. And I'm like, whoa, dude, Space Ghost is far and away my favorite TV show of all time. It's like the biggest influence on my life as far as like comedy. I love it.
You mean Space Ghost Coast to Coast, not the original.
Yeah,
with Zorak and what's his name?
Moltar, yeah. Zorak and Moltar.
God, I used to love that show when I was a kid.
I've bought the fucking DVD set for that show like 5 times because I wear them out. I just watch it religiously. I love it.
I like the idea of like lasers wearing out DVDs like they're VHSs, because that's not a thing that happens.
Oh, dude, it's insane. Like, I've literally ran those things to the fucking ground. I love
like tires.
Yeah.
Like tires. So no, but I'm sorry. Keep going. I mean, that's a good autograph to get.
Well,
I like that.
And funny story behind it, because I didn't actually have my wallet on me, so the girl I was with at the time had to pay.
You robbed her and got her.
Yeah, and so he goes like, "Oh wow, I see who wears. This guy must have a big dick or something. If you're paying for $25 for him to get an autograph," and I was like, "I do actually, thank you."
I like the idea of Space Ghost saying that too.
Yeah, it was great. Like,
right.
I don't even have the fucking autograph anymore. I don't even know what happened to it, but like that memory.
But you have. Yeah, you have that memory. You just autographed that in your brain, dude, and it's like it's better than anything.
Yeah.
Because nobody else has ever heard him say that.
Yeah. But so this guy, he's like, I don't have to make my car payment. I'm like, dude, you go to like a horror convention like every month. Like you're spending at least $500 a month just on room and board. I don't even know what you spend at the actual convention, because you come home with like fucking 5 autographs and shit. And he's like, well, it's an investment. And I'm like, bro,
in what?
I was like, that's what I was like, bro. I was like, if you want to invest, like buy fucking stock or something, dude. Like,
yeah, like other people were like, I just invested in Colgate. Wow, Trump's really doing a lot for the market. Yeah, he's really doing a lot for the anime figurine market as well. Like, I mean, what the fuck? How stupid is that?
Yeah. So and he's like, well, like, how can I cut down my expenses? Like, for one, stop going to these things. I was like, just on gas money alone, you're spending way too much money. This guy looks me. I'm not kidding. He looks me dead in the eyes, dead in the fucking eyes, and he's like, well, I don't spend anything on gas. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, the tank's already full.
Wait, what?
I thank you. I go, what?
Hold on, did you figure out something that the rest of us haven't?
Yeah, I was like, what? He's like, yeah, the tank, my gas tank's already full before I go. so I don't spend anything on gas. And I'm like, you realize you have to put gas back in it after it's full, right? Like after you use it. It's not a refillable. It's not just like a magical gas. I was like, do you have a magical gas tank that I don't know about? Like,
no, he went to the fucking Back to the Future booth and he got, you know, like, he didn't realize he was the one paying for the gas money.
Yeah, he's like, well, you know, I fill it up before I go, so I don't have to buy gas. And I'm like, you just bought. How did you get the gas in there? Are you robbing gas stations? Just like pump and dump, like. What do you mean? He's like, well, I guess if you look at it that way. Like,
oh yeah, look at it that way through the way of your wallet. Like it doesn't take Dave Ramsey. Like imagine that guy calling into Dave Ramsey and he's like, so Dave, you know, I just I'm going broke. I can't afford to flush my poops anymore, and you know, I just keep going to all these horror conventions. Dave's like, all right, well look, the first thing you need to do is realize that you actually have to pay for gasoline. All right. Your math's all screwed up here, okay?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't get like horror movies anyways. Like don't get me wrong. I like a good horror movie every now and again. Don't get me wrong. But like I think that people that are like obsessed with horror movies are like actual like psychopaths.
No, I think more than anything what it is like this they're people that can't get into anime. I'm not an anime guy. I don't even consider myself like a gamer. Like I like playing games, but they're mostly emotional ones with my girlfriend. But no, I'm kidding. No, but like the people that really are like into the horror stuff, I've only met one guy that I legitimately thought like, okay, you just really like the genre and all that. He was involved in and all of that. But the majority of it's a substitute for a personality. It's like it's another weird like Bugman hobby. You know, they don't really care about it. They can't tell you who was doing this or that or the other. I'm sure that guy probably actually cared.
Well, yeah,
because he
spent $100 to meet him. Yeah, so he does remember.
He has like a weird obsession and stuff. Most of those people, it's like girls. They're like, yeah, I like the Halloween movies.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
It's just it belittles horror movies. Like, did you ever see was it Heredity?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's bad, dude. It's not very good.
I've heard like good things about it. That's the crazy thing.
That's what everybody said. Everybody was like, "This is so good." I watched it. I was like, "This is fucking gay." Like, it sucks so bad.
That's how I feel about most movies now, though. Like, the last like good movie I watched, like that I would even like constitute as like a horror movie, I guess would be Apostle on Netflix. Was really good.
I haven't seen it.
It's really good. It's a really great movie. I don't know if it classified as a horror movie though, but it's.
What's the premise?
Basically, you ever played Resident Evil 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's basically Resident Evil 4 the game.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. It is for plot is Resident Evil 4 the game. Basically, this guy's sister ends up like joining a cult on this like remote island, and he has to go and save her. And the cult's like dangerous.
Dude, I hear Mel Gibson's new movie, Drive Across Concrete, is Resident Evil 5, where you're just like white people killing black people.
I believe it. Mel Gibson has been going off.
Like, we got really esoteric on that joke, but a few in the audience got it. It lined up for them, and you know, it was good. It was good for those folks.
Yeah. Mel. It's really like Mel Gibson kind of got really lucky that like that controversy happened when it did and not now. Because it was like kind of a big thing back then when it happened, but like now it would just be a shit show. Like he would literally probably just get like lambasted in the streets.
He's still lambasted in the streets, but the thing is, it happened when it happened, and then he rose again like Christ because he was like, "Fuck you, I'm making the Passion."
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Like and what was it, Apocalypto? That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I wish he'd make a second Apocalypto where he like picks up where he left off, and it's like the conquistador. You know, Nick Fuentes' ancestors just conquering all that shit. That would be pretty based.
Yeah. I wish he'd make a second Passion of the Christ when just
he is. You know. He is, isn't he? Isn't he making a second?
That's what I've heard. That can't be real. That's not.
I don't know. He'd be dumb not to, because that was like the largest grossing movie of all time.
Yeah,
it also brutal, man.
Yeah,
Like
Jim-
that'll make you cry, man.
You know,
Oh,
Jim
yeah.
Caviezel is freaking awesome. Do you know he actually learned Aramaic for that role? And the dude's like very devout Christian. He's blacklisted by Hollywood. Jim Caviezel's a great guy.
Yeah. No, he rules. I'm a big fan. Yeah.
I like the fact that he's like dragged Vince Vaughn around with him, and like it's just like like Mel Gibson is like, listen, oh, she gets raped by a packer, and like Vince is like, hey, listen, Mel, you don't have to do that. No, that's Mark Wahlberg. Who is it? I'll get my Vince Vaughn here in a second. Let me think about it.
Well, I'm gonna end the show, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah, they're not sending enough money.
Yeah, I haven't got enough money in a minute, so I usually give the fans like $1 a minute once we hit past the limit, and we're right there. We got that $20 18 minutes ago, so.
Oh no!
Very
This is Vince Vaughn. No, still not Vince Vaughn.
Still not there.
Still not
close.
there.
You're close.
Oh, the beautiful babies, the beautiful the Christian babies. No, it's so. I mean, you know who has seen that movie? God damn it, I can't even remember. You know what? Cut the show off. It's fine. I'm done. I'm done. I'm officially too drunk. You know, so just cut it off.
You know what I was thinking about? Like the first time me and you met Bryden, I think we were arguing about fucking Gavin McInnes.
Yeah.
That was the first time we met. I can't remember
We
what
did.
fucking show it was.
No, we did because I said that like it was some like bullshit, like Emily Yukis and like Careless Rex and like a bunch of people were there, and I remember like, listen, those people are good as entry people, and I still stand by that they ended up screwing a lot of people over. All right, like that's.
No, I'm still right. I'm still right on that. They suck.
You were right. You were right. You were right.
I mean, I'm always right. It's a curse. It's a curse being right all the time about everything. And speaking of that, 2019, year of Soldier Boy. I'm telling you.
No, that I agree with.
Put all your stock in Soldier Boy in 2019. I'm telling you.
Into his ROM, thing. Yeah, do that. Just like find whatever Chinese company is making that bullshit and just like dump all of your crypto into that. That's good. That's good. I haven't just like lost everything in crypto since I started. You know, I listened to Sean for a little bit. He was like, yeah, this Chainlink shit. He didn't even tell me how to buy it. I was just like, I'll listen to him. This will be fine.
He didn't even tell me how to buy it. I was like, how do I do it? And he's like, yeah, you gotta go here and here. And I'm like, I'm too stupid for this.
No, it's retarded. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, you know what? I had this other idea for getting rich. It's called having a job. And I'm going to do that.
I just started a live stream and just started begging for money, and that seems to work out okay. So
It does.
Yeah, I try. Listen, listen for your potential investors out there. I also tried that, and we're not getting the same results. So
it's a crowded market now.
It's hit or miss.
I guess the Weekly Sweat never misses, huh?
it's it's a nightmare of it all, really. I'm like, I kind of want to invest in a Gumroad, and then I'm like, no, sorry.
You have to apply the appropriate amount of hatred for the fans. Not quite.
No, but what I think is like really stupid is that like if you invest in the BRAP, like the BRAP has been the BRAP is basically a penny stock, all right? Because what it does is just get your money immediately and give you immediate bullshit, whereas Right to Bryden gives you a steady stream of content.
It's true.
It's except for probably tomorrow and Wednesday because I have to work, but. The BRAP is an up and comer penny stock. Obviously, the Sweat that was a long tried and true one, but I think Right to Bryden is a long term investment. Really, we actually buy new equipment. Actually, if you notice, if you invest into this show, I actually show up with just like new fucking equipment. Because I actually invested into the show. We send Spicky a new mic. We do that. He flies out here. The money it comes back to you, you invest in the BRAP, it just gets pissed away with like, he's like, oh, I just bought cigars and like post it online because he's trying to be me. And then, I don't know what happens with the fucking Weekly Sweat Enterprise. Honestly, like that's,
I mean, I'm using a gaming headset, okay, as my microphone, and no one's seemed to caught on. I did get this gaming chair So that was like a nice investment.
$400 chair, right?
Yeah, I didn't even buy it either. Like somebody, I made a GoFundMe as a joke, and somebody was like, "Yeah, here's the money," and I'm like, "All right."
Fucking why? You don't need that. Like that doesn't improve
Oh my God,
their
I do.
existence
Yes,
either.
it does. Look, look at me. I can do this. I can just sit here and just.
Is it even that good of a chair? It's a fucking
oh,
chair.
dude, it's so comfortable. I could fall asleep in this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I've got one.
Honestly, invest in one, even if you're not a gamer. Because like
my fans bought me one. It's not bad.
Oh, it's the best. Oh my God.
Nobody buys me shit. This is fucking gay.
Problem, right?
Speaking of which, we got $1 from Hyman Protector, who says dump your life savings into Soldier Coin, and then we got $50 from Parta Cool Wave, who says Campbot next sweat. For $50, I will do my damnedest to try to get Campbot back on the sweat just for you, because you donated such a large sum and you bought me jewel pods for the next week. That owns. Thank you so much. I do sincerely appreciate it, but also fuck the fans. You guys are retarded. But I do seriously have to end because I just texted my friend and told him I'd play a little Blackout with him. So gotta play a little Call of Duty. Call of Duty's calling, folks. I have to answer the Call of Duty.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it. So, Brap, go ahead and show your shit first. Let's get the shitty one out of the way.
Yeah, I don't know. Who even cares? Like, maybe we'll do a show tonight. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow we'll do something. You know where to find us.
Yep. You got a new Twitter too, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Thy Daily Brap with 2 A's.
Yeah, I'll link it in the chat here. Thy Daily Brap, 2 A's, right?
Yep, Brap.
Yeah, so follow him. He's a good guy, big friend of the show. I appreciate him coming on tonight, especially so short notice.
No, good.
Yeah, I appreciate it though. I really didn't want to do this by myself. I mean, I could have because I'm so great
Yeah,
entertaining and handsome.
yeah, I can't stand to do shit alone. If I'm not having at least 2 or 3 people on it, just screw it.
Yeah.
You fucking amateurs.
Bryden, go ahead and shill your show. That's actually good.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I appreciate that. Sometimes it's not. Yeah.
Depends on how much you've had to drink.
Yeah. No, that's and usually it's the opposite of what you think because like if I'm stone so sober, stone. There we go. Shit. Stone cold sober, it's not as good because I'm like, oh yeah, whatever about politics. But you get me all drinking and then not this drunk. I'm like, let me tell you, Pelosi's a jerk. Yeah, it's right to Bryden, youtube.com/Bryden Proctor, at Factual Face on Twitter. Thanks for having me on, Beardson. I mean, it's we got to have you and Sean on for the thing. Spicky wants you on. We got to do a thing. Next time it's a slow news week. We can just sit here and talk about Louis C.K.'s dick and Nancy Pelosi for 2 hours, and we'll just call it good. And maybe fuck it, you should show for donations on that one too. We'll try to. I don't care.
No, we'll get you some donations. I'm as the master shill / e-grifter. I'll get you that cheddar boo boo because you did the same for me tonight. So I appreciate it. So, yeah, watch Right to Brighton. It's really a good show. Very smart,
very
nuanced takes. Yeah, very good stuff. Baked's not here, so I'll shill for him. He's gonna be doing a cozy stream, I think, after this, or maybe even right now. Who fucking knows? But I think it's at Baked Alaska 2 on YouTube or Twitch. I think it's Baked Alaska 2 on YouTube. So watch his show. Bake's a great guy. Love him to death. I appreciate him coming on tonight. And of course, streamlabs.com/beardsandbeardly1. You can also check us out on gumroad.com/theweeklyset, where you can get every episode live and uncut. $5 a month. It's totally worth it. There's like 100 hours. No, there's at least over like 200 hours of content on there for $5.
So many hours.
Yeah, it's a ton of stuff. So episodes of Jim Goad, Patrick Little, all the stupid e-grifters.
The classics. What about that Weave episode? Is that one? Yeah,
sure.
It's
sure. Yeah, it's up there. Sure. Do you have the one with Andrew England on there though? So that one is up there on there. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate all the donations. Because now I'll be able to eat next week and get some jewel pods, so that rules. I appreciate it because I had to spend fucking like $300 today on fucking tires. It fucking suck. I'm like fucking Laura Loomer over here, like. But I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for keeping me afloat. Thank you guys for supporting the show. I truly appreciate it, and we will see you next week. Hopefully Sean will be back from his mission, and we'll have some regularly scheduled content for you. Peace out. Fuck the fans. Fuck the alt-right. We'll see you next week. See you guys.